What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back. Did you miss me? We're about to talk about this fight. AJ, Joseph Parker, Sky Sports, Showtime Boxing. What's good? We're gonna talk about it, people. Smash the like button when you get in. We just doing a little of this easy work. Go in, Ego. We about to go in. Oh, we gonna talk about it. I gotta let all y'all join. I want to get the maximum people to hear what I got to say. We about to go in. Shout out to the love and support on the channel. Ego's Army. We just gonna talk boxing, people. No biggie. I got my Nirvana shirt. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Word. Parker looked trash? Okay. Oh my God, it's already begun. The hate has already begun. Listen, Parker looked trash. See, this is the thing. There was no major hype behind Parker. Nobody said Parker looked good. He actually, see, some of y'all don't know shit about boxing. Let's just get that out in the clear. Some of y'all don't know shit about boxing. You gotta look at it. It's like, nobody said that Parker was the next coming. I thought he looked good. He impressed me because I'm a real boxing fan. He impressed me. You talking about he looked like trash. He actually looked good. He made it very tricky for Anthony Joshua in there, to be honest. And you talking about he looked like trash. So, yeah, man, we're going to talk about it, people. And it might not be what some of y'all want to hear, but I'm just going to speak my thoughts. Let's do a roll call while we're waiting for people to join. City, state, zip. This is something I do on my streams on this side, the west side, Boxing Ego. Let me know what you guys think. And also let me know where you guys are from. City, state, zip. Houston. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Bulgaria. I just want to see where everyone's from in the crowd. Bronx, New York. Portland, Oregon. Richmond, Virginia. Connecticut. Georgia. Detroit. Oxnard, California. Baltimore, Maryland. Texas. Screwston. Georgia. Miami. Bronx. Houston. No one from the UK, huh? Sacramento, Australia. Bulgaria. Houston. Ohio. Chattanooga, Tennessee. San Diego. UK. Okay, we got a UK. San Diego, Omaha 4-2, Cardiff, UK, Houston, Liverpool, Pennsylvania, Omaha, Wakanda, Eagle Army, Wakanda Forever, Norway, London, England, Bakersfield. I was about to say Dubai, Scotland. I see you, Vista, California. I was about to say, no one from the UK come? Miami, 818, Slovenia, 336, West London, England. Let's keep it going. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Miami, Seattle. Rep, where you from? Sheffield, basically. UK, London. Chi-Town, Sydney, Seattle, H-Town, Lexington, North Carolina, PA, Hawaii. Shout out to all the Polynesians, the Samoans, Kentucky, Manchester, England, Brockton, Petersburg, Virginia, Iowa, Fort Worth, Alabama, London, St. Louis, Cardiff, Brooklyn. All right, let's get it cracking. Let's get started. Talk about it. You guys can keep it going. Keep repping where you're from. Boxing Ego roll call. But we got a lot of people in the building, so thank you guys for tuning in. Anthony Joshua beats Joseph Parker via unanimous decision. I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. One judge had it 119 to 109. Two judges had it 118 to 110 for a unanimous decision for Anthony Joshua. Now, to be perfectly honest, I stopped scoring because it was kind of hard to fight, and I'm tweeting and I'm just doing too many things for the channel. You know what I mean? On my Twitter, follow me at Boxing Ego. So it's kind of hard to do everything. So I stopped scoring, but I'm pretty good. I've been doing this a while. I'm pretty good holding a mental tally, and this put me in the mindset. For starters, this was a hard fight to judge. You know what I mean? There was different things that one person may prefer, whatever. But this put me in the mindset of Gennady Golovkin when he fought Daniel Jacobs, a fight I covered as media in New York. And the reason, because as tough of a fight as it was and as tough as it was to score, it's very coincidental that all three judges had a unanimous decision for one guy. It just didn't give the feel of a fight where it's just everybody would agree. Even in the Ward Kovalev fight, which a lot of people complain about, right? Even in that fight, they did agree unanimous decision, but it was by 1 round. They all had it the same scorecard by 1 round. This fight was kind of all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody to have the same opinion on this particular fight was pretty shocking. Because you can make an argument Joseph Parker won. You can make an argument Joshua won. But to have those scorecards were way too wide. Let's talk about the good and the bad and the ugly like I do on my post-fight reviews. The bad is the scorecards are way too wide. For the action that I personally witnessed, Ego the God, you already know what it is, man. The fight I watched, even scoring it in my head, scorecards way too wide. It was not that type of fight. Like I said, people bitch and complain about Ward Kovalev, but all three judges unanimously had it for Ward by 1 round. That was not that type of fight. Like, I mean, it was just bad. Steve Farhood of Showtime, who he had an unofficial scorecard, he gave Anthony Joshua the first 4 rounds. How? I I watch boxing, I cover boxing. I didn't see all that. Like, I thought round 1 was easily a Joseph Parker round for me because nothing really happened. And the things that did happen were mostly because Joseph Parker, he was jabbing, you know what I'm saying? He was getting his jab off. So if it's a filler round where not much action is happening, how do you not give it to the guy who's at least busier, at least active on the jab? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't even make sense. And Steve Farhood gave Joshua the first 4 rounds. And then it was like in the 10th round, and Steve Farhood only gave Joseph Parker 3 rounds total. I don't know, like Floyd said, I don't know who you beat, I don't know who you lost to. I don't know what type of fights y'all watch, I don't know how y'all score, but that was crazy. I didn't think Joshua had no 4 rounds in the can. In fact, Showtime even said it, not Steve Farhood, but the other commentators. They said Joshua's performance was rather flat. You get me? So, and I think, okay, let me say this. I want to preface it like this. I expected more from the fight, like in terms of pure action. I thought both of the guys have power, and you know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be a high-speed chess match. I thought it'd be more thrills and spills than what actually happened. Wasn't the worst fight I've seen or anything, but I just expected a little bit more. Kind of like I did with Klitschko versus Tyson Fury. Not taking anything away from Tyson Fury, not taking anything away from the winner. I just expected more personally. I thought maybe someone would get knocked down, someone would get their bell rung. We didn't really see that. We didn't really, in the heavyweight division, we didn't really see that. And both guys have some good power or great power, whatever you want to label Joshua's power, right? It was competitive. It was close. I knew, listen, new media is destroying you dudes. Ego's army is destroying you dudes because y'all are making me right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I call it before it happens on some Ego Stradamus shit. I tell you what's gonna happen before it happens. And I'm dead serious. Look. Just look. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I called it. Like Tupac said, I predicted this shit in Tupacalypse. Look. 340 before they announced it, March 31st. 15 retweets, 72 likes. Get ready for some bullshit scorecards. ... Ego Stradamus. Get ready for some bullshit scorecards. And what do we have? Some bullshit. And then look, after they read it, I see why Bronze Bomber stayed at home. I expected more in that, and as I predicted, them scorecards sucked, as did the ref. Hashtag Ego Stradamus. Hashtag new media. Ego's army. Look at what Leonard Ellaby, Mayweather Promotion, says. Well, we do know that AJ versus Wilder ain't happening no time soon. Shout out to Leonard Ellaby on this verified page. I agree with you, homeboy. Wilder Joshua ain't happening. Next. Not off of that performance. I don't see it. Call me crazy, call me whatever, just don't call me broke. I don't see that Wilder Joshua fight happening next. Listen, between Wilder, crazy ass Alabama, I'm so frustrated right now. And Anthony Joshua. Run, 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 Joshua. There's only for so long you can run, Joshua. Between him doing all that bronze bomber shit, talking about he want to catch a body. He said he wants to catch, he's on some Cassidy shit, some battle. Man, I'm trying to catch a body. 12 gauge, pump shot. Like, he's trying to catch a body, people. The way he's talking, I don't see the fight happening next. Which goes back, which we're going to get to in a little bit. We got to talk more about Joseph Parker and Joshua. But goes back to what I've been telling you. I'll be shocked if Eddie Hearn, after that, makes this Deontay Wilder fight next. Period. But anyway, y'all are making me right. I predicted this shit. I said, get ready for some bullshit scorecards. What was it? Bullshit score. Even if you had Anthony Joshua winning, you couldn't have had that margin, could you? Like, really? Like, I thought Joseph Parker was out there befuddling Joshua. See, look, this is how I judge boxing, people. When somebody who normally excels at X, Y, and Z can't get off like they normally do, like let's say they have a great uppercut like Joshua. Yeah, he was throwing, and if it would have connected, Joseph Parker would have been like, Mortal Kombat. He would have been fucked up, but he was missing. That's a testament to Joseph Parker's ability. Joseph Parker had his hands down like he's Roy Jones Jr. He had his hands down low. You know what I'm saying? He was fully confident. So I didn't see the Joshua that I've seen in previous other fights. Period. I just didn't. Joshua is excellent with body punching. His jab, I think he could have been more effective with it. See, you got to look at this. Joshua looked bigger. Like, he looked bigger than Joseph Parker. Even though he slimmed down and came in a career low. Shout out to L-Dog from New Zealand. Let's see what he's talking about. Same place as Joseph Parker. He dropped a $20 super chat. Joshua was talking shit when he was talking about Wilder, LOL. He does not want that. Bomb Squad! He said he don't want that. Shout out to you for the super chat. We lit, baby. Eagles Army. Smash that like button. Yo, we got 2,000 plus people in here, and we have 248 likes. Y'all gotta fix that, or this stream can't continue. We can't have this many people in here that have not liked this fucking video. That's like almost impossible. Smash the like button. We trying to turn up, and y'all gotta get aggressive with that. I'm trying to talk this boxing. I know the comments are coming like crazy, but them likes gotta come like crazy. There's no way on earth we should have 2,000 people in a fucking live stream lit who just watched the fight, and the likes are that low. Smash the like button. We working. Hold up. Let me get to it. Smash the like button. Shooters, shout out to y'all. I got shooters in the building. Help me moderate the comment section. Back to this fight, man. Joshua, what he normally does, he had trouble doing. Like, normally he's pretty good at cutting off the ring. Combination punching is his thing. Joseph Parker had his hands low. It was giving him feints and stuff like that, and it was giving him issue. So whoever said earlier when I started this stream that what's the name looked horrible, I don't think that. I think Joseph Parker did. See, listen, y'all gotta know how to judge boxing, not just man fan shit. Hold on, we got a super chat. Marcus Johnson, $2 super chat. AJ leaving the ring in a body bag against Wilder. Who agrees with that comment? BFTB Boxing, $2 super chat. Shmoney Gang. Wilder erases AJ, betting the house on it. See? That performance has people even more confident in Wilder. Man, listen. And I know people are mad. If y'all agree with those super chat comments, put I agree. If you disagree, then put disagree. Listen. Hold on, we got some super chats. Renzel Money, $2 super chat. Disappointed in Anthony Joshua. He didn't want no smoke with Wilder. Ryan, $5 super chat. Joseph Parker winning 8 rounds to maybe 4, maybe 7 to 5, but damn, those scorecards were a disgrace. I feel you, bro. I thought it was a competitive fight. Like I said, it lacked some of the action I thought it would have. Hold on, we got some super chats. Lacked some of the action that I thought it would have. However, it was far more competitive. Even if you had Joshua winning, it was far more competitive than them bullshit scorecards. Young Prophet with the $5 super chat. Shmoney Game, thank you. Anthony Joshua going to body. Oh my God. Anthony Joshua going to be the body on Deontay Wilder's resume. Parker outboxed him, but didn't use enough offense. I disagree, though. Neither one of them used enough offense. Joshua is a big dude, so he was getting some thudding shots occasionally, but neither guy was just like, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean, like Clubber Lang. Nobody was just like rock'em, sock'em robot. They both, like, there was one of the rounds where Joseph Parker landed a cool 1-2. Then there were some cool moments where Joshua landed something big, but neither one of them was just this back and forth offensive fight. Listen, I got so much to say about this fight. New media, listen. And these are live tweets. I'm not making it up. Look, I tweet this live and direct. In my opinion, no matter how this fight ends, this version of Anthony Joshua would not have beaten that undefeated version of Luis King Kong Ortiz that Bronze Bomber Wilder knocked out. Hashtag ego. Who agrees with that? Joshua that you've seen today, would he have beaten Luis Ortiz? He was getting outboxed by Joseph Parker. Luis Ortiz is more aggressive, southpaw, and he got cracks, and he can get on his toes. BFTB Boxing, $2 super chat. Ortiz beats them both. Hashtag set it up. Hold on. We got these super chats rolling in. Mr. Bank, $10 super chat. If Anthony Joshua fights Wilder this fall, he will hibernate like a bear. Wow. Listen, this is a live stream. Y'all can be open, super chat. Leave all your comments. I'm trying to hear what people have to say about this. Oli Gray the fourth, $5 super chat. Neither fighter seemed motivated. Glad Parker lasted. AJ fanboys are too biased. Both fighters were cautious. Ref was as bad as Mayweather McDonough won. Wow. Talk to him. Yo, we going in today. Live stream. Smash the like button. We should be over 1,000. We have almost 2,000 people in the live stream. Smash the like button. That's how these live streams come to you. That's how I can present those. If not, I can do regular videos and get back to my edit. Smash the like button. Super chat, Kareem Augusta, $2. It's a wrap for Anthony Joshua if he fights the Bronze Bomber. See, he made a lot of people motivators or motivated. Listen, Joshua just wasn't as aggressive as he normally was, and I think you have to credit Joseph Parker for a lot of that. If that was Charles Martin in there, Charles Martin wasn't giving him all them looks. That's why he looked like he did with him. But Joseph Parker was pretty slick in there, and he clearly prepared for the uppercut because he missed it like 15 times, and he made Joshua swing wildly. Listen, I thought the fight was way closer than them scorecards. We got a super chat. Charles Tiller, $2 super chat. AJ gets knocked out by Wilder by the 6th round. Hashtag bomb squad. Let him know on the super chat if you agree with him. Like, listen, this is just exactly like, I can't even brag about it too much. Oh, I can brag about it, but I can't brag too much because this is exactly what I told you guys. I've been telling you guys what happened. And Eddie Hearn said that Anthony Joshua versus Parker was a tougher fight. I don't think so, because Joshua came out and he was like pacing himself. If he would have did that with Wilder, Wilder has a good jab and he has ruthless power, and he's trying to hurt you with that ruthless power. And he is an inch taller, and I think he has a longer wingspan, right? Crazy. Let's talk about the ugly. We'll get to some of the good. Well, to me, there's more bad and ugly with this particular fight. Because one, I thought the fight was going to deliver a bit more. Two, the scorecards were super wide. But the ugly was the fucking referee. The referee, if y'all agree, hit the like button. And can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? If you think the ref was trash, type hell yeah in the comment section. I want to know who agrees that the ref was horrible in this fight. Absolutely dreadful. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section if you thought that ref was horrible? And then on the telecast, they said that the ref had only refed like 3 or 4 title fights. What is he doing in this, Cardiff, commiserate, and all this, 80,000 people mate and all that? Like, Eddie Hearn saying world media is going to be there. You got all these people, it's a big spectacle and light show and fireworks and Cisco coming out to the thong song. you know what I mean, performing. That dun 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 dun. She had jumps like a truck. You know what I mean? You have all these like explosions and pyrotechnics and all this crowd, and you get an inexperienced ref who ruins it. Now, the thing that pissed me off about this referee, Renzel Money, $2 super chat. This fight sucked. The ref needs to be suspended. Let him know if you agree with that comment. Now, the thing that pissed me off about the referee is he was breaking up all of the inside work for dumb reasons. For dumb reasons. Now, the thing with that is this. Joseph Parker being the shorter man, he needed the inside to really get off. Super chat, Young Prophet, $5. Now we know why Eddie Hearn wouldn't take that 90-10 split in reverse in the rematch. Refs suck and the scorecards were too crazy. Shout out to you for the super chat. But Joseph Parker being the shorter man, like, see, I wanted to see Joshua use more of his ability. He was bigger. Shout out to the plug, $5 super chat. Joshua was physically bigger. He should have imposed his will. He had 6-inch on the reach advantage, something like that. The only thing that Parker really had was his style. And yeah, that's really it. I mean, he didn't have the size advantage. I don't think he had the weight advantage based on what they weighed in at the fight weigh-in. He didn't have the experience because Joshua is gold medalist and he'd been in there with Klitschko as a pro. So really, Parker's only advantage, he didn't have a longer arm, was his style. You know what I mean? So I wanted to see Joshua impose his size, set things up with the jab, go to the body more, get off more of them combinations, and he didn't impress like that, to me. We got a super chat from Marcus Powell, $5 super chats. What about them cheating uppercuts, holding the back of the head on a few of them, didn't connect? And see, that's signs of frustration to me. When you have to hold and then try to just get, that's like almost like a cheap shot, like you're holding the back of someone's head and still, there was a point where it wasn't even an uppercut. The back of the head was kind of held and then Joshua threw like a mean right or something. Then there was a point in the fight, smash the like button, people, we working. I told y'all what it was gonna be. Eagles Army, new media. Shout out to my shooters in the comment section. But there was even a point in this fight where Anthony Joshua called his own timeout. Where they do that at? UK, stand up. UK, I love y'all, but y'all gotta be real. Where they do that at? This is not a football game. You know what I'm saying? Where Colin Kaepernick or Jimmy Garoppolo could just be like, timeout. You can't call no timeout. And y'all got mad when Deontay Wilder was called to the ringside physician in the Luis Ortiz fight to get checked for a concussion. Oh, he bought himself time. Joshua was like, no, I'm a tape, man. Fucking tape. You know, I got tape, man. And then he called his own time out. What are y'all talking about right now? Let's get it, man. We turned all the way up. I don't know you beat, I don't know you lost to. I chose to be the bad guy. Oldie Grave, $5 super chat, another one, super chat. Although it was underwhelming, fact is Wilder Ortiz was explosive. So of course this fight was a dud. I want the edge of my seat. I wasn't on the edge of my seat at any point. I agree with that. Listen, we got these super chats we gotta go over. Keith Beecham, $2. Reason Joshua wants to stay in the UK because he got ref and judges paid off. Wow. Witness protection. These comments aren't looking good. Another super chat, $5 from Dominican. I don't know what the fuck happened to Joshua. I haven't seen him so sluggish. He must have been fucking the night before. Wow. See, that comment was crazy. But the one thing I do agree with, Joshua, even though he slimmed down and lost weight, he looked slower to me. He just looked real like clunky. Like, you know how people were calling him Frank Bruno? That's kind of, he looked like real tough. Like this, I thought when I watched Joshua, like pause, like when he was coming up, I was still a fan. Like when he was 12-0, 10-0, even though I'm in America, I still knew about Joshua. And the thing is, I thought he was more, like he had more speed and more explosive. But to me, he looked a bit, like you said, sluggish. He looked a bit more like clunky, more plodding. You know what I mean? Just like, just walk straight to you, hella diesel. And see, that's going to hurt him against a guy like Wilder. Wilder is agile. Wilder, see, and the funny thing is this. I've been telling you guys the same stuff. The funny thing is this. Remember that interview from Eddie Hearn? And he was like, I don't want to tell you what Joshua told me in confidence in text, but Joshua said, I'll eat him. I'll eat him. He's only weighing 219 pounds. It's mad. It's mad, right? But then why did Joshua try to come in lighter than his last 2 fights? Why did he try to slim down? You know what I'm saying? If it's not cool to be lighter, then why did Joshua do it? Yeah, he didn't look as explosive as when he was coming up, but maybe it's the level of competition. Joseph Parker was giving him some good looks. Shout out to the plug, $5 super chat. Goldberg gonna sue Joshua for taking his ring entrance. Wow. We got a Dale McCree, $10 super chat. Ego, please say something about those stiff arms. That's what we're talking about. Ohio runs boxing, $5 super chat. I believe Ortiz beats AJ easy. Ortiz is a problem. If he's mentally the same after the Wilder fight, he's a problem for any heavyweight. Listen. Between Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury, AJ will have his hands full in all those. Tyson Fury is too fucking big and he can box, right? And he's fluid. AJ can't be walking straight, you know what I mean? Somewhat cutting off the ring, but not really doing it great. You know what I mean? Wilder is just like menacing, so he's trying to kill you. He says he wants to catch a body, so. And then Ortiz he's nimble for his size. I mean, these are all very difficult fights for AJ, in my honest opinion, my honest sincere. I'm not even talking about like the Daniel Dubois and stuff, Joe Joy, because they're new. Tony Yoka, shout out to my dude Tony. They're all kind of coming up, but I'm just talking about the guys who are at the level now, who have had proper fights. Tyson Fury is gonna give Joshua problems. That's why he's a big stiff dummy. Message to the weightlifter and all that. Shout out to B, to $3 super chat. Joshua is stiff. Wilder would knock his head off. Wow. Sura 47, $5 super chat. Keep up the good work, Ego. Parker hurt him to the body a few times. I noticed that. And see, this is the other thing. Wilder did what Triple G did. He did what Triple G did when he fought Kell Brook. He got hit with big shots and gave up big shots in, I don't know what round it was, but he got hit with the big shot and he immediately tried to jump on and like try to go back swinging, but it caused him to miss wildly. You got to stay calm. Floyd Mayweather, if like Pacquiao hits him with a good shot, Floyd would just be calm and be like, nope. Even if it's a good shot, you can't just be like, oh, and then try to get something off and then wildly miss, because when you wildly miss, if it's the right person, they might be able to be quick enough to counter you on the miss. DC King, $2 super chat. He can't stand in front of Wilder like he did today. Absolutely not. Not with that vibranium in his right hand. We got a 2-pound super chat. Who won the fight? Do you think Joshua sold his soul? Why did he sell his soul? I don't get that. Listen, I stopped scoring, so I'd have to probably rewatch it to give you guys a real assessment. But it could have been a draw. Like off of the eye test, I think a draw would have been real proper, because neither guy showed separation. Neither guy really and truly pulled away to the point where I'm like, oh wow, he blew the other person. There were no knockdowns, so nobody should have had a 10-8 round. Showtime scoring, their unofficial scorecard was terrible. Steve Harhood had that man Joshua up 4 rounds, the first 4 rounds. I didn't see that at all. And then by the 10th round, he gave Joshua every round except for 3. So you gave, at that point in the 10th round, Parker only won 3 rounds and you gave AJ 7. I didn't see that. I thought this was a competitive high-speed chess match, but not high speed in terms of the action, but they were both thinking, trying to see how they can get off. I really expected more intensity and action, especially how the promo and the build-up. Deontay Wilder's fight was clearly more exciting, and then Joshua's fight with Klitschko was clearly more exciting. But credit to Parker, because he played, like, listen, y'all just gonna keep letting Ego's army ride out and be right. Look what I put before the outcome. No matter what, Joseph Parker plays somewhat of a spoiler. Parker is 3 minutes out from ending Joshua's knockout streak. I said this before the 12th round started. And just as I predicted, Joshua wasn't going to get the knockout on Joseph Parker and he ended that knockout streak. And it goes back to Joshua's last fight, a late replacement and another tricky guy, Carlos Takam, who's also mad shorter than Joshua, and Joshua had problems with him. So remember, if you guys watch my channel, do you remember when I was telling you guys that I thought the bullshit or the stoppage was bullshit? Because Parker, even though, I mean, excuse me, Takam, even though Carlos Takam was clearly losing his fight, he might have went 12 rounds. And now after seeing Parker go 12 rounds, I really feel that Takam was witty enough and crafty enough where he might have been able to go 12 rounds. Even if, and he would have ended Joshua's knockout streak. And that might not seem like a big deal. You could be, oh, he lost anyway. That's true. But would you rather have a knockout loss showing on your box rec? Or, hey, I was in there with this bigger power puncher and I was the first one to end his knockout streak. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfair for these guys like Joseph Parker and Carlos Takam when you get refs like this, when you get these wide-ass scoring, you get these premature stoppage. They work too hard in these training camps to have you take anything away from them. A premature stoppage as soon as he's in trouble, no. Shout out to real Saul Canelo Alvarez, $5 super chat. If you bring a bit slight movement into your game, Joshua will struggle. The plug of $5 super chat, the Wilder jab gonna be more way of a problem. Yeah, because there's more power behind it. Edgar, $5 super chat. Keep doing your thing, Ego from El Paso, Texas. Texas, I see you. Why can't we support Wilder like the UK supports AJ? I don't know. It's a thing we got to work on in America. But, man, I feel like this fight was what I expected. I told you Joshua would win, but if you listen, I said that Parker, he's game, he can play spoiler, but I'm picking Joshua to win. That's what happened. It's pretty much what I expected from the fight. Just go listen to the old videos. But that referee was horrible, out of this world horrible. He let Joshua call his own timeouts. Like I said, this is not a football game where you could just be like, you're about to get a delay of game penalty, and you'd be like, timeout, timeout. You know what I mean? And Jimmy Garoppolo will call a timeout for the team. Boxing, you got to wait for a break in the action. And the thing that pissed me off the most about Joshua being able to call his own timeouts and the ref getting in the way is the ref got in the way at the worst times. Joseph Parker is the shorter man. He wanted the inside work. It looked like he was touching up Joshua's body a bit. So the inside, look, people putting stupid stuff. Someone said Wilder lost. How did Wilder lose? He didn't even fight. Ring General, $10 super chat. Good tactical close fight that could have went either way. The trash ref and scorecard. Shout out from Texas. Octavia72, another $10 super chat. Keep it coming, man. Comments, super chats, likes. Hit the like button. We have 3,000 plus people in here, and we aren't at our numbers. You gotta smash the like button. That's how we get. Someone said it was a boring fight. We gotta hit our numbers, people. Octavia72, $10 super chat. With that horrible scoring, do you think this will throw a monkey wrench in the Wilder fight being made? Of course. But the monkey wrench was thrown in by Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua, in my opinion, before this fight, even before we even have an outcome. No, you can't get in the ring. Fight Dillian White. So the monkey wrench has been there. Especially with AJ not wanting to fight in the U.S. He'll fight in the U.S., according to Eddie Hearn, but it'll be against a guy like Gerald Miller. You know what I mean? Look, we got fans mad. Someone said your mum's box. What does that have to do with this fight? You know what I'm saying? Man, new media. We on top of it. But yeah, I expected more from the fight. It's tactical. I mean, some fights are not going to be everything you expect action-wise, but no, I jumped right on here, so I didn't even get to see the interviews. But listen, let's do a vote right now. Do you believe that Deontay Wilder is next after this performance? Joshua retained his title. Do you think Deontay Wilder is going to be next? Let me know. Say hell yes or no or hell no, whatever. Look, why do you think Joshua is going to be next? What makes you feel that way? That wasn't a dazzling performance from AJ. You know what I mean? The Showtime commentary team said he looked flat. So please explain what makes you believe that Wilder's next. I don't see it. Off of that performance, I don't see it. Yo, we gotta keep it up. We gotta smash the like button, man. We might have a fuck around, have a live stream marathon. It's cracking. Y'all came here to the right place to talk boxing. I got my giant water for this because I got a lot to say. Y'all gotta smash the like button. That's the only way I can keep these streams long. If we don't have the engagement, then I might as well be off and go eat and do what else I have to do. You know what? Joseph Parker surprised me. Not that I didn't know he was good. I met him in Vegas and stuff, and I know people that sparred him and stuff. But he surprised me for the simple fact that based on his last couple performances, I don't think he looked great. But I told you, I also said this, when guys are facing the best name on their division, they don't necessarily care about, like Kovalev didn't look good versus Chilemba. But when he fought Andre Ward the first time, he came through with a very good performance. Shout out to DC King, $2 super chat. Joshua looked scared of Wilder in the interview. I didn't even watch it. What did he say? I didn't even watch it. Listen, I see why Wilder didn't go. This was not Joshua Klitschko. He went to that, so he caught the better of the action fights for sure. But you can't get in the ring. That performance didn't necessarily dazzle. You know what I mean? So I see why he didn't go, to be honest. Look, hey, see, this is what they always try to do. The detractors and the haters, they always, someone said Wilder looked rubbish. So I know you're from the UK because that's a UK slang or a term. He said Wilder looked rubbish. So his fight was more entertaining with Ortiz, and his opponent had a more aggressive offensive. No, not taking anything away from Joseph Parker, but Ortiz can box and befuddle you and be a southpaw and be tricky, but he also has more of an aggressive style than what Joseph Parker showed. So you saying he looks rubbish, you know that this wasn't Joshua's strongest performance. So now you're trying to divert and go back to Wilder. Wilder got a knockout with 3 knockdowns. He had people talking and buzzing. This fight has people talking, but for different reasons. Like the ref was trash. Shout out to East Oakland. Let's get it. All right. Hey, shooters, be on the lookout because we got some repeat offenders that be saying stupid shit when we're trying to talk boxing. L-Dog from New Zealand, $5 super chat. Can Usyk beat the Joshua who fought tonight? He has good movement and speed. No offense to your question in super chat, but I'm not really worried about Usyk. He has to win the World Boxing Super Challenge, and he's at cruiserweight. So I'm not really talking about Usyk until he says he wants to go to heavyweight. But even in his last fight in the World Boxing Super Series, I don't think he looked as good as he's looked. So I'm not worried about him until he's a known player at the heavyweight division. I'm not really worried about him. Shout out to Mr. Bank, $10 super chat, Shmoney gang. Let's get it, people. We working. Beyonce's next, let's go, chicken legs. I mean, you guys can say stupid shit, but do you feel Joshua put on a tour de force awesome performance? Was this an Oscar-winning performance if this was a movie? Ego, you weren't impressed by Joshua in any way at all? Did I ever say that? Did I say I wasn't impressed? You guys make up shit. I said I expected more out of the fight, and I was impressed by Joseph Parker. But see, listen, people, this is what people don't understand in boxing. People were like, oh, they act like they want equality, but you guys bring up crazy examples that aren't even parallel. The reason I'm impressed with Joseph Parker is he's the shorter man. He's the guy who has the lesser reach by 6 inches. He's the guy who has less pro-level experience. He's the guy that weighed in lighter than Joshua. He's the guy who's 6'4", not 6'6". He's the guy who has less pro-level experience. So people, oh, you're not impressed with Joshua? Joshua was the favorite. Joshua was the taller guy. Joshua had a 6-inch reach advantage. Joshua had the weight advantage. Joshua had the pro-level resume advantage. So you can't get mad because I'm impressed with the underdog playing spoiler, like and doing certain things that made him look good. If you're the favorite, you're supposed to kind of do certain things. You know what I mean? Or if the matchup is that compelling, like even if it's a favorite, but he's a smaller guy. Joseph Parker looked good out there to me. I don't agree with the scorecards. AJ, his performance, like Showtime said, it looked a bit flat. He was kind of cutting off the ring, but kind of not. His jab should have been a little bit more consistent. He didn't really go to the body work, and it was evident that Joseph Parker and team, shout out to them, had a good game plan to try to nullify and neutralize. Even if Parker didn't get off as much as he wanted to offensively, you can't deny that based on his style. Some people, you go against them and their style will have you looking different. You know what I mean? It's hard to dazzle. Crazy people. But I really just expected more from the fight overall. I thought it would deliver more. Like more action, like maybe a knockdown, maybe not a knockdown, but someone visibly hurt. Stuff like that. We got a super chat via PayPal. Shout out to Dustin Martin, $2 super chat. It says, hardest working man in new media. Ego, what's up with not being able to chat during live stream? Have never been in the hot seat. Never said or did anything disrespectful. I don't know. Shooters, be on the lookout for a Dustin Martin. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if one of the shooters put you in timeout or something. Damn, he's everywhere. Damn, he sent a Venmo too. All right, Dustin Martin, if you can see this, I'll look into it, see what we can come up with. But yeah, the ref was horrible. Joshua literally called his own timeout in there. Yo, you guys got to smash the like button. We got almost 2,000 people still in here. We've had a concentrated number. Y'all got to smash the like button. 2,000 people in here. Who did you guys have winning? I'm gonna read some comments. Who did you guys have winning? AJ, it was close. I had Parker winning. Draw. Joshua by how you have Joshua winning by KO and it went the distance? Y'all say stupid shit. Parker, Joshua 7-5 draw. It was close. Yo, keep going, keep it going. I want so the fans can see. I can't read everybody. Joshua. I want predictions to get out there. Who did you guys have winning? If you have the rounds scored, put that too. Put whoever you had in 7 rounds to 5 or whatever, so everyone can read and see what people said. The ref won. Yeah, the ref was horrible. Fury, baby. Fury could give AJ some real problems. Shout out to T Breeze. Joshua, modern day Frank Bruno. In shape, Fury outboxes him. Wilder dogs AJ. All right, let's switch gears. If Anthony Joshua fights Deontay Wilder next, who wins? AJ versus Wilder next, who wins? Put the last name of the person who wins. I want the fans to read what people feel. AJ Joshua, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Last name of the person that wins. Damn, here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about. Keep it coming, man. AJ destroys Wilder. I gotta see it because off of that performance, I didn't see Wilder getting destroyed. Wilder's confident. So you don't think Wilder's confidence has grown from that performance? Another guy who took Joshua. Listen, people. I got a good point. If y'all want to hear this good point I just thought of, smash the like button, people. We got to get these likes up. Eagles Army, stand up. Shooters in the building. We're talking Showtime Boxing, Sky Sports Boxing, Joshua versus Parker. If you're just tuning in, smash the like button. I just thought of a great point regarding this. Everybody wants to say, and see, this is the thing about me. This is the thing about new media. If you really and truly believe AJ smashes Deontay Wilder, Wilder will catch his body versus AJ, let's see it. I told you, the motto LSI. Let's see it. Either side. If you're favoring AJ, if you're favoring Wilder, let's see it. But the thing, in my opinion, that has to give Deontay Wilder credit and confidence, not credit, but confidence, the thing that has to give him confidence, you look at Joshua's his best names on his resume, the last 3 fights, and they've all went late with AJ. All of them, which goes back to Ego Stradamus, what I've been telling you, Wilder has more power. DC King, $2 super chat. AJ didn't look like the destroyer in his last 2 fights. Look at his last 3 fights. I'm not taking away, I'm not saying AJ's a bum, I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. He is a good fighter and he's a good athlete. But you look at his last 3 fights, Klitschko, there was back and forth. Shout out to Ferris. He has a 80 cent or 80 pound donation. Shout out to you, appreciate it. But listen, you look at it. Joshua versus Klitschko went late, 11 rounds. He stopped Klitschko. They traded knockdowns and everything. He stopped him late. Carlos Takam stopped late. And in my opinion, the Takam fight was a bullshit stoppage, right? Then this Joseph Parker becomes the very first official person to push him 12 rounds with Joseph Parker. So in his last 3 fights, the knockout artist, Anthony Joshua, was taken past 10 round mark or so, or he stopped him in the 10th round or whatever, but definitely late in the second half, as they call it, the championship rounds. So if you're Wilder and you have 40 fights and you knocked out everybody you have fought, 39 knockouts, the only person that went the distance tackled him. That was Bermain Stavern. He got hurt, I think, in the first round, and then he ran up and tackled Wilder, and then the bell rang, right? That has to give Wilder confidence. Shout out to Ferris Murray, 80 cent or 80 pound super chat. Appreciate it. We working. That has to give Wilder confidence because at the end of the day, his last couple fights have went late. Hey, shooters, I'm bringing up facts. There's people in the comment section hating. I need more snipers. I need more shooters. If you're in here, I know there's a lot of comments coming, but help me police this because people are trying to create these distractions. They're trying to create, this is what they do. They try to create distractions because they know the points be so real. They know I'm speaking the truth, so they're trying to say a bunch of stuff and get someone to bite, so they're arguing over the wrong stuff. We're talking about the heavyweight division, people. Now, again, that has to give Deontay Wilder confidence, to be honest. Has to give him confidence because Joshua's last 3 fights have went 10 rounds or better. And like I said, the Takam fight, I thought Takam might be able to go the distance. Man, y'all are blowing me up. It's going down. Look, we got so many notifications on Twitter. They just had to just round it up. I'm gonna try to get back to y'all. I need help, and I need for y'all, because I got Twitter people I gotta focus on. If y'all want me to stay on this YouTube joint, y'all gotta smash the like button, because this is a business. Like everyone wants to say, oh, boxing is a business for me too, and we gotta get our numbers. We gotta get that engagement. We breaking down Joshua versus Parker. Obviously, Joshua retained titles. Congrats to him. So, Deontay Wilder fight should be something that is considered. Joseph Parker, he looks slick in there. He was creating some issue for him, for sure. Your points aren't that good. Can't explain. Just get out of here. You wasting people's time. He said your points aren't good, but you in here watching me. I chose to be the bad guy. And listen, the funny thing is, at the end of the day, what's done in the dark comes to light. Listen to what I've been saying on this whole scenario with the heavyweight division and tell me my points are good then. I told you, Joshua probably won't fight Wilder next. You a joke, Ego. Okay, and you blocked. See, they're only, like Tupac said on my Ego Valley intros, they're only here to cause distractions. Shout out to Ferris Murray, a £2 super chat. I will best you 5,000 pounds. AJ will kill Wilder in 7. Bro, they have to make the fight. I don't need your little money. We do all right for ourselves. I don't need your money. The thing that happened, if you believe in that, then push for the fight. You're giving me listen, you're giving me a super chat donation in the form of a pound. So you have to be from that region, like the UK. So push for the fight. You might know Eddie Hearn. Push for the fight. That's all I'm saying. If you believe, if you're willing to bet 5,000 pounds that Joshua will knock out Wilder, then push for the fight. We should not accept anything else but Wilder Joshua next. If you guys feel that confident, and we'll see if this fight happens next. George C, $2 super chat. Show the people Wilder's Instagram. Funny as hell. TR with the $1 super chat. Oh my gosh, the super chats are just coming, people. Zsham, $5 super chat. £5 super chat. AJ angry at Andy for asking about Wilder. How many times he said angrily. See, I didn't even watch the post fight. I'm in my zone. Oh, they mad. New media killing. Oh yeah. That's all I'm saying. Push for the fight. If you believe to the point where you're gonna wager 5,000 pounds, push for the fight. That's it. It's that simple. Push for the fight. Listen. Listen. If you want to hear Wilder's reaction, we got to get these likes up. We should be at 1,500, and I'll play it and go over it. If not, I got to end this stream and do a video about this. I'm telling you, for these live streams to happen, y'all got to be engaged. Smash the like button. We need to get these likes up. We have 2,000 people in here, and if y'all want to hear Wilder's reaction live on live stream, y'all got to help me out and hit that engagement. If not, then I'm going to get off here, do a video, and then we might do another live stream later. But this has to make sense for me to stay on these long live streams. I've already been on almost an hour. The fight was boring as hell. MB, $5, Troy King beat Wilder and AJ. Smash that like button. Let's read what Wilder said. We got to get over 1,500, and I'll play the video live on this live stream. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, WBC heavyweight champion of the world, says, what a robbery. Wow. Joseph Parker, great job, bro. Oh, my God. Don't apologize. You did nothing wrong. True champion. Anthony Joshua, I accepted 100%. And he says, Wilder World, Jamarcus, Loggins. P.S. Take Africa off your arm. They're warriors. You from the UK, brother. Wow. Shots. Sending shots. Hashtag bomb squad. Hashtag accepted. Hashtag Wilder versus Joshua. Oh my gosh. Wilder said he ain't playing. Yo, if we get to the 1,500 likes, I'll play the video. Live on live stream. If not, I got to get off here and create a video for you guys. Wilder gonna ice AJ in 8. AJ's running. Wilder will destroy AJ. Wow. I'm not playing. AJ's a positive person. Just play it. Nope, I'm not playing anything. See, another reason is because y'all quick to say boxing is a business. Boxing is a business. Well, guess what? This is my business. It's a business for me too. So y'all gotta hit that like button. Ain't shit free. I didn't work this hard to get to this level. Let's get it. Smash the like button. I gave my like people. We got way too many people. Okay, now, see, now, after I went, okay. Let's get it. We talking boxing, people. MB, $5 super chat. Play the video. We hit our numbers. Yo. Hold on.
Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. My grandma always told me if I ain't had something nice to say then, baby, don't say nothing at all. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's out. The baddest man in the world, the baddest man on the planet, and that's facts. Where my bomb squad people at? And we out. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh my God, yo. My grandma always told me if I ain't had something nice to say then, baby, don't say nothing at all.
Wilder
That's
said
all
he ain't
I'ma
got nothing
man,
nice to
this
say.
out.
He said he ain't nothing nice to say. What y'all think? Sounds so soulful, don't you agree? He said he ain't got nothing nice to say. What y'all think about that? He says in the comment section that Joseph Parker was robbed. Do y'all agree with that? Who did y'all have winning? Anthony Joshua or Joseph Parker? Either way, no matter what you decided, in my honest opinion, I really feel that those scorecards were horrible. That was way too wide. Way too wide. Hold on. I love Eagle Army. One time for the Eagle Army.
Oh my God.
One time for the Eagle Army, people. Hold on. One time for the Eagle Army. I love y'all. Somebody just sent me, and we're gonna get to their super chat. But they're saying Eddie Hearn. I didn't watch the post fight. Because I jumped on here with y'all. But they said Eddie Hearn is saying that Gerald Miller is next. Did he say that? Did anybody watch the fight? Did he say that? Is that what was said? I don't know how, hold on, we're gonna get to that. I don't know how why he said that. He didn't say it in the post fight? Okay, that helps me out a little bit. We working, people. Who did y'all have winning? Boxing is back. It never really left, but it's definitely back. For sure. Y'all had it a draw? Maybe AJ and the scorecards. Damn, a lot of people had the draw. See, that's what I said. I stopped scoring, but I could have seen in the draw. Man, Joshua by 5 rounds? Potentially. It was no draw? How many rounds did you give to who? How many rounds you give? We working, people. Seven to 5 for 8. It was close for sure. I definitely thought it was close. Parker 7 to 5. The ref was terrible. I agree with that. Anybody screaming that? Anthony Joshua is the best. Listen, see, this is what I hate about the fan. If he's the best, he needs to fight Wilder. Period. If you think he's the best, fight Wilder. Like, you can't say, they just want to anoint the person. Oh, he's the best. That's cool. But he just beat one of the best or the other champion. Cool. Beat Wilder. That will prove who's the best. Undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Showtime did a great job, in my opinion, of painting the picture of how infrequent or how rare it is for a heavyweight undisputed champion, or just unification between undefeated people. They said it hadn't happened since like Mike Tyson versus Tucker or some shit, right? So that's why this is important. People mad at me, why do you care so much? Why do you care? Because this is history, people. This is history for the heavyweight division. Like, you guys don't, some of y'all don't get it. Maybe some of y'all are too young to understand, but This is history, people, and we need that type of. Deontay Wilder, I get like he wants to challenge himself. I don't care what no one's saying. You can't take that away from him. He wants to challenge himself, and that's what boxing needs more of. The Errol Spences, the different people like that. Terrence Crawford, Charlos are calling out everybody. Saying that's what boxing is made up of. Bomb Squad. Who y'all pick to win? Wilder or Anthony Joshua? They need to fight, man. That's how we figure this out. I don't want to keep going back and forth and stuff. They need to fight. Period. Bomb Squad. Wilder. Damn. AJ, Wilder. See, I tell y'all all the time, the beauty of new media, one of the beautiful is the truth always comes out. Like, I told you, March 31st, I was going to be watching this fight, because then that's going to determine what Eddie Hearn's intent was, Team Joshua's intent, because their next move will show us what that intent is about. You know what I mean? And everyone's saying that, everyone who just picked AJ, then you have to ask, why fight anyone else other than Wilder? If you think AJ wins, or if you think Wilder wins, why should they fight anyone else? Not fight. That's a shame. Why not? That's the fight that needs to happen. And like I said, see, fans want to be confident in the comment section and tell you, oh, this fighter will get his ass kicked. Let's see it. LSI, I've been screaming the same thing all year. Let's see it. If it's that easy, it's easy work or whatever, then we should be able to watch that as fans. Pick our sides in the, when they have an actual build up and get it cracking. We'll establish a true victor. That's how you do it. What did y'all think of David Price and Povetkin? He got knocked out. That David Price knockout was nasty. What y'all think of that? And see, like, even Povetkin versus, like, he just beat David Price, who, he's a big dude, but he's been knocked out several times. And then that happened again. He got knocked out again. So it's like, is that really the fight you want next for AJ? Price is basically Deontay. They have the same. All they have is a right hand. Hell no. David Price lost to Tony Thompson and shit. Luis Ortiz. See, some of y'all don't know shit about boxing. Even though I don't really do triangle theories, but David Price lost twice to Tony Thompson. Luis Ortiz knocked out Tony Thompson, and Wilder beat Luis Ortiz, who's better than Tony Thompson. You know what I'm saying? So how are they the same fighters? Y'all don't know shit. Some of y'all just be saying stuff. Like I said, we should see that fight next. If y'all think it's this and that, don't. Eddie Hearn pushing for the White, Dillian White or Gerald Miller for the other. Nah. Why? I'm sad for Price. Yeah, that was a pretty bad knockout. But he got his bell rung because he didn't even react to it, and then there was like a leaping left hook or something. You thought it was a boring fight? We working, people. If Wilder knocks out White better than AJ, it puts more pressure. But why does he have to keep going through this? Y'all still ain't told me that. Why does Wilder have to go through all these extra additional steps? But Joseph Parker did. This next guy did. Watch the post-fight interview. What was stated in the post-fight interview? I don't get it. Yeah, I got the grunge tee. I got that Nirvana. Shout out to Nirvana. Kurt Cobain. I came to bring the pain. Bars. AJ fans have nothing but excuses. King Kong will beat AJ badly. Yeah, King Kong can box and he's fluid. No one wants to see White versus AJ, or no one wants to see White. AJ Wilder's the only fight to make, clearly. AJ weak. I was hoping one of them hooked the ref. Yeah, the ref was trash, man. Trash bag juice. Listen, make sure y'all who are just coming in, smash the like button. We're just breaking down this Joseph Parker unification bout. What's next for the heavyweight division? Of course, we're talking Wilder fight. Yes, this is Nirvana. Shout out to Nirvana. We just working, people. Let me show y'all. Look, I made this for you guys on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. We working. This is a direct quote from that Showtime special from the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. He says, "I can't knock myself out. It takes two to tango. I need a warm body in there." And he go by the name of Anthony Joshua. I want him. The whole world know I want him. Anthony Joshua definitely don't want to fight me. When I get in the ring with Anthony Joshua, I will knock him out. And that's from the Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. He says, when he get in that ring, I will knock him out. Fury tried to KO himself. Y'all trolling. He hit himself with that uppercut. Let me say it in case you just joined. Wilder says, I can't knock myself out. It takes two to tango. This is before the outcome of Joshua versus Parker, people. I can't knock myself out. It takes two to tango. I need a warm body in there. And he go by the name of Anthony Joshua. I want him. The whole world know I want him. Joshua definitely don't want to fight me. When I get in the ring with Anthony Joshua, I will knock him out. And that's from the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I'm so frustrated right now. They robbed my boy Joseph Parker. Remember what I told y'all the other day that Deontay Wilder was new media? Deontay Wilder, new media, right? He predicted, just like I be doing, just how I be drilling people in the hot seat, he predicted this shit. He said that Joseph Parker needs a knockout to win. That's exactly what he said. He said Joseph Parker needs a knockout to win. And even no matter who you had winning, judging by the scorecards, he was right. Because what I seen was a close fight. At best, it was a close fight. Even if you say, oh, slight edge, AJ picked up the pace, it was still close. And the scorecard, all three people had Joshua wide. Period. So Wilder was right. Wilder is new media. He says Joshua is gonna. He says Joseph Parker is gonna win, which is debatable, depending on what you like in the fight. but he says he needs a knockout to win, and that's true because they had him exiled from. I mean, the scorecards were just 118, 119. Like it's pretty wide. Like, and that's the disrespectful thing. Like, even if you give it to Joshua, can you at least give it to him by a margin that the fans could believe in? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just lie to me and tell me that this wasn't a close fight and make it like it was like Golovkin and Canelo. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was there live, people. I covered Canelo versus Golovkin as media, and it was a good fight, fun fight. Don't disrespect the game and disrespect me. Like, that's one thing I hate in life. I don't hate a lot of stuff, but one thing I hate is when somebody, like, tries to play me for a fool and things like that. Right? Don't insult my intelligence. Don't tell me that Canelo won 10 rounds to 2 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Even if you had Canelo winning, don't do that. Don't tell me Joseph Parker lost all them rounds. Don't do that. Just say AJ won in a close fight. People wouldn't be mad about that. Then all 3 of them judges on that Adelaide Bird clenbuterol or some shit. Because them scorecards were whack. That's that Adelaide Bird clenbuterol shit. You know what I'm saying? That weird ass scoring. CJ Ross shit. Oh, I had Canelo in a draw with Mayweather. Get the fuck out of here. Canelo, he probably shit his draws versus Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? There was no fucking draw versus Mayweather. Stop it. That's why CJ Ross dumbass retired after. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it was a draw. He pooped his draws. That's about it. Like, shit, oh shit, I was born ready. How do I hit Floyd? I'm talking about it was a draw. Fuck out my face. Hey, the heavyweight division is back, is lit. I need that Wilder Joshua. Eddie Hearns, if you like new media, I need that Joshua Wilder. Let's settle it. Let's see who's who, what's what. Just like I do in the hot seat. I need them 2 dudes to fight. Not AJ versus Miller or Povetkin. Povetkin knocked out David Price. You know what I'm saying? A guy who's been knocked out probably 5 times or so now. Right? Like, come on. We need that Wilder Joshua Wilder, whatever you want to call it. Let's do a midstream roll call and smash the like button, people. We holding it down for boxing. Ego Army stand up, new media stand up. We're gonna do, on my stream, I call it roll call. And if you see anyone copy my shit, y'all know where it came from. Smash the like button. We're doing a long stream right now, so I wanna see where y'all at. Hayward, Columbus, shout out to Ohio, Toronto, home of Drake. I need to see that Joshua Wilder. Yeah. That's God's plan. God's plan. France, London, UK, Oakland, California, Brooklyn, Houston, Bakersfield. Shout out to Baltimore. And they always ready for war. Orlando, Florida, Maryland, Elmont, New York, Scranton, Baltimore, ATL, Seattle, East Oakland. Yee. Raleigh, North Carolina, Las Vegas, London, Kansas City, Missouri, Orlando, Newfoundland, Oakland, UK. It's 1 a.m. for you? Damn. East LA, Cardiff right now. Scotland, Portland, Oregon, Norway, Dade County, Miami, Mississippi, England, in my city. Ego, keep working, brother. Respect. UK, London. Let's get it, people. Yeah, man, that Wilder Joshua is what I need. So in case you're just joining the live stream, because we've been on over an hour now, fight was close. I stopped actually scoring just so I can tweet out and do my round by round tweets and focus on the action. I'd be multitasking, so you know what I mean. I couldn't keep scoring every round and stuff. I was just kind of paying attention to who was doing what. I thought Joseph Parker had a very good jab, and that was offsetting Joshua, because this is not. It's not like a Charles Martin who's just there to be hit. You know what I mean? Joseph Parker, he was what he said. He was really confident. he had his hands at his waist, like on some Roy Jones shit. And shout out to the man Joseph Parker for coming out to Roy Jones. That's my favorite fighter. Can't be touched, can't be. Didn't I just say that? That's what it takes sometimes. Now, Anthony Joshua, if you want to fight Joseph Parker, that's cool. It was a unification on that, but the fight we really want to see, Deontay Wilder. He got to fight that boy Deontay Wilder. The boy from Alabama, he country strong. Didn't I just say that? Shout out to Roy Jones. But that's the fight, man. I fought at the heavyweight division. It was against John Ruiz. Went back down to weight. For Antonio Tough. We got a $5 super chat. Reality fallacy. Can we speak on AJ calling Wilder out after the fight but banning him from the ring? What do you think of this? Listen, I didn't hear the post-fight, so I don't know what was said entirely. Didn't I just say that? Anthony Joshua, he need to fight Deontay Wilder. Now, we just seen Joseph Parker. I was like, okay, that's a good fight. Unification. But now the real fight, the money fight, you got to fight for undisputed. Even I moved up. Roy Jones moved up. Pensacola moved up. We talk tonight. Roy has swag. We did this. We talk tonight. I don't want to see Wilder versus AJ because somebody might kill that boy by mistake. That's how Wilder be talking. Well, I just want to catch a body so bad. They're like, no, you don't really mean that. Yes, I do. I want to just punch somebody's fucking teeth out. Like, no, you don't want to catch a body. I want a body so bad. Hey, Breakfast Club, I need to get me a body. Hey, Wilder, if you ever hear this, you're a serial killer. Motherfucker talking about, I'm so frustrated. I don't even know how much power I have in these, but I'm strong. Can you imagine if I wasn't wearing these gloves and it was a street fight? I'm so, hey, Wilder, like, damn, you really want to kill somebody? He on his Boys in the Hood. Hey, hold on. I did a meme. Listen. Look, there you go. I'm so fun. I just want to catch a body so bad. Look. Name the movie. Name the movie. Where my real movie heads at? What movie is this? Nobody know? Exactly. Shout out to DJ Mixtape Assassin. Y'all want to see a dead body? Pew! That man trying to catch a body. Oh, Ego means follow me on Instagram. That man trying to catch a body. Y'all want to see a dead body? He want to see a dead body. He trying to catch a body. Listen. He trying to catch that body. Listen. All right, I'm going to say my thoughts on that whole catch a body. A lot of y'all are like overreacting. Like, I understand he said it. That's, you know what I mean? So some people are like, oh, that's foul. And he didn't actually kill somebody in the ring. He's saying that. That's his persona, a bronze bomber. I mean, truth be told, until you actually take a life, listen to Scarface. All the young dude. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know how, you may think you want to catch a body. You know what I mean? It's like when Tupac was like, he's like, I always knew I'd go to jail. And he said, I thought when I got to prison it'd be the spot, but it is not the spot. He's like, it's not what I expected. You know what I mean? He's like, I thought this was part of my journey as a man, but he's like, I'm telling y'all, prison takes something away from you. It is not the spot. It kind of strips away your soul, blah, blah, blah. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because Wilder's saying he wants to catch a body and stuff, but I don't think he really wants to kill a man. I mean, I don't know. But even if he really does want to kill a man, catch a body, how I could just kill a man? Here is something you can't understand. How I could just... You never know until it actually happens and then see what happens, you know what I mean? So he might think he wants to catch a body and then he does, then he'll probably feel guilty, you know what I mean? But aside from that, people are overreacting. It's like they're just looking for a reason to, oh, see, he's such a villain. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for any way out to, oh, see, this is why I like AJ. He's so clean cut and it's not Grey Poupon. And, you know what I mean? They're looking for a way to paint him as a murderer. He didn't kill somebody. That's what he's saying. And truth be told, Mike Tyson, and there's been so many heavyweights that said shit like this. Mike Tyson was like, He was like, yeah, I just want to fight him. I'm gonna eat his kids, and if I don't kill him, then it doesn't count. Mike Tyson literally said it. He's like, fine, I'm gonna fight Razor Ruddock. If I don't kill him, it doesn't count. I'm gonna eat his kid. My back, I broke my back. It's spinal. It's spinal, everybody. So Mike Tyson was saying this shit. The black channels, they love Mike Tyson. Like, see, it's like Wilder said he feels he'll beat prime Mike Tyson, and then people got so mad. It's just fucking opinion. If you want to catch a body, he want to catch a body. He want to catch a body on the barrel. But he's not the first person. Kovalev literally killed somebody. Emil Griffin literally killed someone. Ray Robinson literally killed someone. Mike Tyson talked crazy. He talked about raping people. He talked about I want to kill him. If I don't kill him in the ring, it doesn't count. Fine, change the station, change it. I don't care. He talked about like. And then this was fake and oh my gosh, some of y'all are so fake. Smash the like button if you don't like the fake shit in boxing, because when Wilder you just looking for any way out to paint him as this guy that you hate. You get what I'm saying? Because when he said his piece, Mike Tyson's my favorite fighter. Him, Roy Jones, Prince Nassim, and Muhammad Ali. I've been on record saying that. I love Mike Tyson, but he said nutty, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And when Wilder says, hey, I believe that I would beat Tyson, people are like, oh, how could he say that? And they got mad. But they don't realize that the person that you're trying to protect was talking that same shit. Mike Tyson was talking the same type of way. Get off me. I want to kill him. If I don't kill him in the ring, it doesn't count. How dare you talk to me like that? Kneel before me. Thug my he was talking the same shit. So how you mad? How you mad at Wilder for talking the same way? And Mike Tyson probably said some crazier shit. Come say it to my face, you punk ass white boy. I'm gonna fuck you in front of everybody. I'm gonna rape you in your butthole. Butthole in front of everybody. I'm from Brownsville. I don't care. Ever since Cut died, I don't care. You're gonna die. Like, Mike Tyson was talking the prime shit. What are you talking about? But you mad that Wilder's on the Breakfast Club like, I want to catch a body so bad. Angela Yee, I gotta catch me up. He's saying the same. Mike Tyson said way worse. He's like, fine, fuck you. Change the station. I don't care. Can I at least get a blowjob? Can I get that man had nothing. They would ask Mike Tyson straight questions like about whatever. Oh, tell us about your upcoming fight. And then he'd be like, I don't care. They took all my money. Can I at least get a blowjob? Like, what the fuck does a blowjob have to do with your upcoming fight? You know what I'm saying? And Mike Tyson would just be going off. They took all my money. Robin Givens, they all robbed me. Can I at least get a blowjob? My spinal, my back is broken. Like, what are you talking about? Mike Tyson would flip out. Jim Gray was like, oh, okay, Showtime Network, and you beat him. Mike Tyson was so rude to Jim Gray in that interview. That's one of my favorite interviews in boxing history. He was like, I don't know. I had to bury my best friend, Daryl Bombs. I don't know, man. What? Like, what was wrong with Mike Tyson? How you gonna start answering the question? Listen, how you gonna start answering the question and then get mad that you're answering the question? Jim Gray was like, okay, how did you feel? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really train. I didn't train for this fight. I trained for like a week. I just got to shake weight and some protein bar. I didn't train for this fight. Like, what? And then he was like, yeah, I had to bury my best friend, Daryl Bonds. Rest in peace. Praise be Allah. I don't know, man. What? Like, you started answering it. How you mad at Jim Gray? You start answering the question. I broke my back. It's spinal. But y'all mad at Wilder because he want to catch a body. And listen, y'all need to be mad at me because anytime y'all motherfuckers in the hot seat, I'm trying to catch a body too. I'll be like, oh, I'm so frustrated right now. I got this clown in the hot seat, these casuals. I got these casuals in the hot seat. I'm trying to catch a body. So I feel Deontay Wilder because that's what the fuck I'm trying to do when y'all be in the hot seat. I'll be like, oh my God. I just want to see Joshua Wilder and he's trying to hate on the fight. I'm so frustrated. I gotta put him in the hot seat. Shooters. I need my shooters. Bobs! Like, listen, I'm trying to catch bodies, so I feel Wilder. Y'all motherfuckers mad that he said he gonna beat Tyson to save Tyson's legacy or whatever, but Tyson was talking that crazy shit. Miss Green, tell him to suck Mike. I don't care. Ever since Cuss died. Hey, Mike almost had me choked up. Let me tell you, I love Mike. See, we just talking about the heavyweight division. Yo, I'm doing these impersonations. Y'all gotta smash the like button. You hear me? You smell me? Listen, smash the like button. We grinding. But Mike almost had me choked up on that documentary. I got it somewhere. I love Mike. Y'all gotta get this. See, I got classics. Look, see, my whole life real. But anyway, y'all got to get this. This is his knockout DVD. But he has a documentary, and he was talking about some crazy stuff. He's like, yeah, before I had to fight, I had an STD. I was burning. But anyway, when he started talking about Cuss, he started crying, and he almost had me. I was like, damn, that's fun. He was like, yeah. And then after Cuss died, I just, you know, it just really hurt me, and all I had was my pigeons, and I just knew that nobody could fucking beat me because of what Cuss taught me. And at the end of the day, I just knew nobody could fuck with me. Or I'd fucking kill him. That's, hey, he's like, because I would fucking kill him. Hey, Mike Tyson, when he started crying, I was like, damn, Mike, you got me. He's like, after Cuss died, I just knew that nobody could fuck with me. Because I will fucking kill him. Thank you. I like to accept this Oscar. That's how Mike Tyson, go watch the thing. Go watch the documentary. Yeah, and then Cuss died. And my whole life, it kind of went down. I just knew nobody could fucking beat me. Because I will fucking kill him. It's spinal, everybody. Shout out to the spinal. Everybody who suffers from spinal. But anyway, yeah, people just looking for ways out of Joshua Wilder, ways to be mad at. Oh, he doesn't get the Anthony Joshua fight. Like, why not? That's a good fight. It's an undisputed unification. He doesn't fucking get it. Why not? He says he wants to catch a body. That's inhumane. No fight for you. If he got a cool cut, if Deontay Wilder had a cool cut, he might get the fight. But he's talking about murdering people, homicides, and first 48 type shit. I don't know. He doesn't deserve the fight. Man, stop that. This is a heavyweight division. Listen, study why I would be mad. Go back and look at the tapes. There were some nasty ass fucking heavyweights. There was some nasty fucking heavy. Mike Tyson was one of them. Go just study your history. Gerald McClellan, like, there was a lot of just nasty boxers in general, like people who wanted to fuck you up. Mike Tyson was one of them, right? He literally said, if I don't kill him, then it don't count, so fuck him. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care, it's a fight. We're gonna fight anyway, what? like, damn, Mike. Go watch, study the history. I'm telling y'all acting like Wilder's the first person to want to catch a body. Ray Mercer, he goes under the radar. Good fucking fighter. Even got a knockout in MMA shit. Ray Mercer was mean as fuck. He was trying to destroy you. Like, there's a fight where his dude was damn near knocked out on the ropes. What fight? It might have been Tommy Morrison. I don't remember. The dude was basically knocked out on the ropes, and he was still throwing like nasty, like full force haymakers to like kill him when he was on the rope. Like, he was clearly done for. You know what I'm saying? Ray Mercer was mean. That's why they called him Merciless Ray Mercer. So before you try to be, a lot of people don't educate them. Like Kanye said, you ain't been doing the education. How, Sway? How? How, Sway? I'm Walt Disney, Margella Google. Like, y'all ain't been doing the education. There's a lot of heavyweights that was talking greasy. And Mike Tyson's one of them. Merciless Ray Mercer. Man was trying to kill you in there. So I'm not mad that Wilder, I don't want to see a man die in a sport like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's necessary. But it's a reality that you could possibly die. But I don't want to see someone's life get took. So don't misconstrue what I'm saying. You ain't got the answer. Like, don't get it twisted. I don't want to see somebody's life and their family have to endure that. But I'm saying Wilder, it's like the WWE. Because, like, listen, people say this to me. Oh, are you drunk right now? I'm not drunk. This is what I get paid to do. It's entertainment. So if you don't like entertainment, you entertain me with your bullshit. That's why we doing voices. Yeah, okay. So I just watched Joseph Parker, huh? This is entertainment. And if you don't like entertainment, then leave. You don't have to be here. That's why I'm entertaining. I'm not drunk. I ain't had one sip of liquor. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking entertainment. And that's what Joshua is not really big on, because he says it's fake hype. And that's what Wilder is doing. Like he's the outspoken one. And it's good. Sometimes you get two loud personalities like Mayweather McGregor, and that's fun. But sometimes you get one loud personality and the other guy's chill. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But people are just looking for a way out for when it comes to not liking Deontay Wilder. Oh, he said he wants to catch a body. I mean, yeah, you can say it's a bit much or whatever. But you gotta be a tough motherfucker to be in the heavyweight division. These dudes is like big, behemoth, gargantuan dudes trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have that, almost that ruthless. Again, I'm not saying everyone has to say they're gonna kill someone or want to kill someone, but you gotta be mentally strong for sure and tough. Yeah, we just vibing out talking about the heavyweight division, the status of the heavyweight division. Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker was a unification. Wilder versus Joshua. Anthony Joshua now has all of the belts except for Wilder's WBC belt that he calls Sophia. Hashtag let's see it. Hashtag LSI. Hashtag I'm about to drink this fucking water from doing these impersonations. Shout out to Alan. He says, $3 super chat, Shmoney Gang. Those impressions. Hold on. The chat's moving so fast, I can't even read it. Those impersonations are spot on. Ego the God. Thank you, man. That's what I'm saying. It's entertainment. Like, people don't understand it. Wilder, he's saying he wants a body. I don't know. I'm not inside his mind. So I don't know if he really wants to truly kill a man or if he's just putting on for the Bronze Bomber character. Like he comes out to the fights in the mask. He wants to create that enigma, that Bane type of, perhaps he's running right some overshoot. You know what I mean? That terror and stuff like that. I don't know if he really and truly wants to murder somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I get on these live streams and turn up. After I turn off the camera, I'm not being fake. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to talk boxing, have a good time. But then I'm not going to be all turned up in my house by myself. Like, yeah, okay, that's $20,000. I'm not going to be doing impersonations by myself. You get me? We working. No boxing skill? Let's see it. That's it. Let's see it. Wilder Joshua, let's see it. Look, this is when someone even has a fair criticism backed up and explained. This is how you run for your fighter's safety. This is what y'all do. You be like, no. This is y'all running to the comment section. No, don't say nothing about my baby. Yeah, they took my baby. Don't say nothing about my fight. Look, he's striking. Anytime, it don't even matter if it's truth or not. This is you. Like, you be like, hey, Joshua should fight. Don't say nothing about Joshua. Don't take my baby. What more do you want from AJ? Like, what the fuck are you? It's a fight. AJ is nice with it. Let's see it. Look, he's striking. This is y'all in the comment section. Don't say nothing about AJ. Talk more about Wilder. Bomb Squad. What more do you want from me? Wilder's the one with the chicken legs. He has chicken legs. Like, calm down, man. Let's just watch the fight. It's a good fight. Everything's gonna be all right. Bars. Hold on. I just want to see it. That's it. You know what I mean? All the fans coming up. Wilder gets slept. Okay, if he gets slept, he gets slept. Joseph Parker didn't get slept. You know what I'm saying? So let's see it. If you know what I mean? Wilder's more aggressive, so maybe he gets knocked out. You know what I mean? Joseph Parker is probably slicker and more technical. Let's see it. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see this shit. New media. I'm the king of pop, king of boxing, king of streams. Let's get it. AJ didn't wobble Parker. Yeah, I never really seen Parker get hurt. And see, the other thing is, AJ, there was points in the fight where I think he was getting frustrated. You get what I'm saying? Because he was like, I don't know if it was a rabbit punch, but he was kind of like holding the head and punching on the break. And like, the ref was kind of trying to come in and break. And he was throwing a mean uppercut, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to turn Parker's head into a Pez dispenser. What more do you want from me? Shout out to Eric Bledsoe. The only other fight acceptable for AJ is Ortiz. Do you agree? Yes. Yeah, he don't want that Wilder work. Do you agree? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. But I have to watch the post fight. I don't know what he was saying on that. But it doesn't look like somebody in Team Joshua wants to make that fight next. Hold on, we got some super chats. Shout out to PayPal from Adam. He sent $5. AJ worth too much to allow the Wilder fight to happen. Do you agree? I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that should be the thinking. But yeah, I mean, I could see we've seen this type of shit where in boxing, we don't get the fights we want because promoters have ulterior motives. Hold on, we got to go over these Venmos. These go straight to the email. You can't see them in the live chat, but these are people who've donated during this live stream. Adam says, Eddie Hearn says Gerald Big Baby Miller's next. Is this true? I haven't heard anything where he says absolutely next, but I've definitely heard he's a possibility for Joshua to come to the Barclays. And I don't think, based on the level of competition, Gerald Miller's next fight, Johan Duhaupas, a guy Wilder knocked out, and y'all called him a cherry picker a couple years ago, and then he got knocked out by Povetkin. I don't think that really garners you a title shot off of that. And Gerald Miller's my dude, but I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not hating if that's what Eddie Hearn has in plans, and I can't stop him, you know what I mean, because he's managing Joshua's career as well as Gerald Miller. So if it is, it is. And shout out to Gerald Miller if he gets the fight. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, I don't think that a win over Johan Duhaupas really deserves that. But same thing with Povetkin. But the thing with Povetkin is a little bit different. Is I heard he's a mandatory. So him knocking out David Price, I don't think based on who he knocked out really garners him a title shot. But if he's a mandatory, if they make him the mandatory or whatever, then no one can really change that. We got another Venmo. Look. Ego, your stream is popping and the haters are out in full force. New media, kill them. Ego, since I changed my name to D Martin, I haven't been able to get into the live stream. I'm missing not being a part of the Ego army. Shout out to you. No, I don't know why he's been blocked. Shooters. Does anyone remember D Martin, Dustin Martin being blocked? I don't know. If you're listening to this, just send me a message with your name or whatever, and I'll look into it and try to unblock you. But hey, if I unblock you and then you get clapped because you're talking crazy later, then I tried. We just working, people. Listen, how many of y'all had Joseph Parker winning? Put Parker. If you had AJ winning, put Wilder. For the people just joining the stream, who won? Or I said Wilder, I think. Joshua or Parker? Put the last name of the person who won tonight. Parker or Joshua. Okay, Parker, AJ, Parker, AJ. Parker won and I didn't see the fight. That doesn't make sense to me. So some people pick Parker, some people picking Joshua. 3 Joshuas, Parker, draw. Shout out to Gotti's Corner, $2 super chat. Joshua acting confident with Wilder, not in the ring. What did he say? I didn't hear it. We got another super chat, Mr. B, $5 super chat. Yo, Ego, if Wilder fight AJ next and knocks him out, will Wilder be top 5 heavyweights of all time? If not, do we have to do? Damn, that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, you would have to kind of, I mean, despite his technique, whether you like his technique or not, you would have to. You'd have to put him up there. I mean, because if it was so easy to become undisputed, how come no one's done it since Lennox Lewis? In the heavyweight division, it's hard because then one punch can change everything. Like David Price, he was on the undercard. He wasn't supposed to lose to Tony Thompson at the time he lost to Tony Thompson. Listen, I got a special treat for you guys. I got a special treat. We have to get to 1,700, and then I'll play Joshua what he's talking about. Listen, if we get to 1,700 likes sometime soon, then I'm gonna play it for y'all. Marcus, the villain, $2 super chat. Parker's jab made AJ uncomfortable. For sure. Listen, so if people are in the stream and they haven't hit the like button yet, you're holding up the whole stream so we can get to we're just going in, people. The heavyweight division's back, loads to talk about. The sooner y'all hit the like button, because we're gonna hit our numbers regardless. I know the haters mad, but we're gonna hit our numbers regardless. You gotta hit them with that milli, bro. We're gonna hit our numbers regardless. We need to get to like 1,800 likes. Smash the like button. We got a super chat from Justin Hutchinson. Wow, he dropped $20 on the super chat. Thank you very much. Yo, hold on. Yo, that fight should make the Wilder AJ fight pop, but damn, it was whack. Oh, and AJ act like he put on a good show. Do you think Fury is next? Because I think AJ gonna take Wilder. AJ gonna take Fury running fast and scared of Wilder. No, I think Fury might take a couple tune-ups because Fury's pretty smart, and he said that he's not going to be rushed back. So, and I agree with that. He should. After 2 years off, you don't want to just rush in with power punching champions. So that's stupid. The Fury fight is a domestic fight. It's not going anywhere. Fury, just do your thing. Get back on your feet. Like even fight a tune-up and then fight Shannon Briggs in September. Then you'll be ready because Shannon Briggs can hurt you in the first 4 or 5 rounds. He has Shannon Briggs for those. Let's go, champ. Yeah, I said yeah. Let's go, champ. 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 Let's go, champ. Right? He got the most first round knockouts in heavyweight history, if I'm not mistaken. See, we be dropping bars and a couple facts here and there. Marcus the villain, $5 super chat. With that said, Deontay Wilder's sniper right gonna turn AJ into JFK? Hey, bro, why you have to say JFK though? The headshot, like really? Y'all going in. Hey, smash the like button. If we get to 1,800 likes, I think it was, 1,800, I'm gonna play this for y'all. So y'all can hear Joshua post-fight reaction. We just working, people. Keep the comments flowing. But see this. Someone was 17. What does that mean? Oh, someone said, y'all are saying it was 17? Oh, whoops. Well, I guess the likes must have changed. Oh, okay, I get what y'all saying. The likes must have actually changed, and I thought it was the next number up. But so we've already hit our numbers. Okay. Thanks for making me look dumb. Eagles Army, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to MB with the $1 super chat, the dollar holla. Appreciate you. Heavyweight division. I guess we hit our number. Bars. Here y'all go. We hit our numbers, but we can still keep hitting more numbers. I ain't gonna be mad. Justin Hutchinson, $5 super chat. What did you take from the fight and post-fight interview? We're going to go over the post-fight interview right now, right? Please suspend the super chats. Not that I don't like money, but we're going to play this, and I want it to play straight through, and I don't want to, like, not be able to read the super chat. So until this is played, please suspend the super chats temporarily just so we ensure that all questions from the super chat or comments get read. But I got to play some of this for the fans.
Anthony, congratulations. You've added the WBO to your IBF and your WBA. Your analysis of your own performance tonight.
I'm not going to make an analysis of my own performance. That's for my coach to do. But my strategy in there was...
Did you hear that? He said he's not going to make an analysis of his own performance. That's kind of weird.
Performance. That's
your own performance tonight.
I'm not going to make an analysis of my own performance. That's for my coach to do. But my strategy in there was kind of stick behind the jab. It's one of the most important weapons. The old saying is the right hand can take you around the block, but a good jab will take you around the wall.
Hey, y'all gotta chill with these comments. Someone said LOL because he knows he did bad. Oh my God.
And that secured another world championship belt. So I stuck behind the jab and I made sure anything that was coming back, I was switched on, I was focused. And 12 rounds, baby. I thought it was hard, right?
How did you find the 12-round distance?
Light work. It's light.
He said going 12 rounds was light work.
This is boxing. This is what we do. 10 rounds, 2 rounds, 12 rounds. You know, I know sometimes the bookies have it as you might knock him out in 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, but forget the hype. Joseph Parker is a world champion. So I knew he was going to be determined.
Not a world champion anymore.
So sometimes this does become a boxing match, not a fight. So I made sure, and as I said to you in the previous comments and interviews, this will be about boxing finesse. Joseph Parker stated this will be a war. I stated this will be boxing finesse, and I stuck to my word, and I controlled him behind the jab, the counter punches. And the main thing we cannot forget is I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
He said he unified out here.
I was going to come to it later, but it feels like a good time to do it. Do you want to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world?
They asked, does Anthony Joshua want to become? Can you guys hear? Everybody here, we good with the audio? They said, do you want to become undisputed? Can you hear before I play the answer? Yes? Perfect.
100.
He said 100.
You know what that means, though, don't you? That means that you would have to face WBC King Deontay Wilder.
You're asking me, do I want to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? IBO, WBO, IBF, WBA, 21 professional fights, 6 world championship fights. Does that not show you what route I'm going in? Forget the hype. I'm not into that. Everyone here knows me better than that. I'm not into the hype. I'm about business. So let's get the business done. And now I've got the time. If it takes my trainer.
He said he ain't about that hype. Omar Sanchez, $5 super chat. First AJ fight I've watched. Dude whack. Wilder beats him easy. Wow.
Eddie Hearn sitting down.
They said my beard on fleek. Shout out to Beard Bone, man. So he says, he's basically saying the proof is in the pudding. You asking me if I want to beat? Hold on, let me get my grown man on. He's saying you asking me if I want to be undisputed, but I got most of the belts. That's basically what he's saying. What do y'all agree? Y'all agree with that or what? But see, he keeps saying the business part, right? But part of that is kind of how he got the belt. Tyson Fury fucked up in his personal life and made a bad decision, you know what I mean, to do something that would cost him to have to relinquish his belt, cocaine. A message to the white left up, right? So that led to a certain ripple in the pawn chain of events, you get me? And freed up the belt. Charles Martin got the belt, beating a Glasgow for a vacant belt. And then Eddie Hearn was like, yeah, we like this fight. We'll take that in a heartbeat. Charles Martin, okay. And then it was on and popping for him ever since. Same thing with Joseph Parker. See, this is what people don't understand. When you're the money guy, it's easier. When you're the money guy, it's easier to get all of the fights you want. Because who's turning down an AJ fight? Who's turning down a Canelo fight? Who's turning down a Floyd Mayweather fight? When you're the A side, you can almost get whatever fight you want. But when you're Luis Ortiz, super dangerous, high risk, low reward with no belt, then it's not easy for you to get that fight. Because people know in fighting you that you're dangerous as fuck, but at the same time, you're not going to get this career high payday. You know what I mean? So even like Mayweather, you'll see guys call Mayweather out because he's small for welterweight, so they might think they can beat him, and he's not like this crazy knockout puncher for, you know what I mean, for his age and welterweight, but also because win, lose or draw, it's expected that you lose to Mayweather. Everyone's lost to Mayweather for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with Joshua when he says that, like, oh, like, hey, I got all the belts. So look at me. Because, yes, you do have all the belts except for Wilder's belts. But, again, you being the A side and you having a market and a demographic in which you come from that will support you and fill out these stadiums or 20. Because he was fighting less like Kevin Johnson, and he was doing 20,000. Wilder knocked out Eric Molina. Facts. Chris Arreola got knocked out by Wilder, but Chris Arreola also knocked out Eric Molina. Facts. So by the time Joshua fought him, Eric Molina, he had already been knocked out twice by Chris Arreola first and then Deontay Wilder. Facts. And it still sold out as 20,000 O2 Arena. And then Joshua kept growing and kept being undefeated to the point where he couldn't even do the O2 Arena because they weren't maximizing his potential because the fans would shell out cash and turn out to see him. You guys get what I'm saying? So the point being is, even though Joshua at that time was fighting Eric Molina, and I didn't have a problem with the fight because he was a champion, he deserved some title defenses, and he became a champion without too many fights. So those are learning curve fights before you got to the bigger fights with Wilder and the likes of Klitschko or Tyson Fury. So I don't have a problem with that. But the reality is, even though he was fighting a guy who had been knocked out and most people didn't think would win, people would still pay. They're still paying to see him because, once again, he's popular. You know what I mean? He's an A side. So it wasn't that people thought the Eric Molina fight was this great fight. It's that the UK fans are lit. They're litty. So they'll turn out. Just like when I went to the Forum, there were 16,600 people there to watch Golovkin versus Dominic Wade. It wasn't because Dominic Wade had this crazy fan base. It was because a lot of people in LA, the way they marketed Triple G and built him up, they were down to just watch Golovkin. You know what I mean? They wanted to see him win. It wasn't because it was the best fight. Now, the Barclays having a good crowd for Luis Ortiz versus Wilder, I think people tuned in because of the level of competition. You know what I mean? Because that's a good fight. Omar Sanchez, $2 super chat. AJ swole as fuck, but didn't seem like he got power. He got power. I don't think the average person want to get hit by him, but at the same time, he's more plotting. But anyway, let's hear.
And discussing plans with Al Heyman, Shirley, and seeing what the future holds. I'm down to write for whatever, whenever.
So you want that fight with Deontay Wilder? We know that he's watching on our colleagues at Showtime tonight in the United States. So what would your message be to him?
Just like Dylan said, Wilder, let's go, baby! Let's
go! Listen. I didn't hear the post-fight interview until just now. Listen. I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up. If Eddie Hearn makes any other fight for Joshua, who's in the driver's seat, he has all the belts, he's an established A-side. If Joshua doesn't fight Wilder next, then none of this post-fight mattered. Because that's just what it is. He says, I'm gonna say it like Dillian White, Wilder, let's go, baby. Okay. Then let's see it. Like, Joshua shouldn't fight nobody else. Wilder shouldn't fight nobody else. And you guys, both teams, Team Wilder, Team Joshua, be realistic and find a middle ground. If they can make Mayweather-Pacquiao after 5 years of bullshit and drug tests and all this shit, they can make this fight. There should be no reason why this fight falls apart. That's it. You know what I mean? There should be no reason this fight falls apart at the cutting room floor, at the, you know what I mean, at the negotiating table. If Wilder is screaming on Joshua, I'm so frustrated, I'm gonna knock Joshua smooth out. I'm so flooded, my right hand, I don't even know how strong I am. Bro, you're so biased. Team AJ want the fight. Team Wilder ain't responding, so they don't want it. Hey, get this man out of here. Shooters, get this dude out of here. Get this clown out of here. He said I'm biased for wanting to see the fight. Like, you sound stupid. I just said, let's see the fight. I didn't say any, how did I say anything biased when I was neutral? I said, let's see nothing else other than Joshua versus Wilder. How does that make me biased? You see, y'all say stupid shit. Oh, you're so biased. I said, let's see the fight. If he's screaming on Wilder now and he says, listen, I'm undisputed, I want to, or you look at the belts, you see what I'm about. I'm about business. Then there should be no reason. Both camps won it. Period. He called him out. Cool. Wilder called him out. So there's no reason. There's no reason for this fight to not happen next. You know what I mean? And I'm not buying like, oh, someone outprices it. You guys stay at the negotiating table till you guys can get that popping. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. Period. Period. Let's see it. It's going down, people. This is what I'm talking about. I'm glad AJ said that. He said, let's go, let's go. So don't say let's go and then it's Povetkin next. Don't say let's go and then it's Gerald Miller next. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Everybody heard it. Let's go. Okay. Keep going with the post-fight review. I mean, I've already said what I had to say about the fight. It was a competitive fight. I thought it was close, much closer than the scorecards would lead you to believe. Joseph Parker came out flashing the jab, and he stuck to that. Good fight, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what else exactly y'all want me to say. But let's go. We got to get the lights up. We got to get to the next level, and then we can play more of the post-fight. We got to get to the next level. I told you, ain't shit free. We working. But he called him out. He's being called out. Now we talking. This is what I'm trying to see. This is what I'm talking about. I like how, I'm glad Joshua called him out. Now we'll see who's calling who's bluff or whatever the situation is. This is good. 2K likes. Yeah, we need that 2,000. We had a lot of bodies in here. This is what I'm talking about. Now we get to see what's what. You guys heard it. Joshua want the fight. Wilder want the fight. So really, I don't want to hear about it fell apart. And they both are saying they want it. Shout out to Justin Hutchinson, $2 super chat. He said he gonna fight Fury. Who? Fury's out of shape right now. Like, why do people keep bringing up Fury? Like, I like Fury. Let's see him. Let's see him come back proper. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is crazy. When Keith Thurman was saying all this stuff about why he wants to fight a tune-up, people are like, yeah, let him fight a tune-up, right? But then, why don't people want to let Fury come back the proper way? You know what I mean? Like, don't you want to see the best version of Fury? See, and the thing is with Keith Thurman hasn't been out for so long. He just fought. You know what I mean? Fury ain't fought in 2 years. That's different. I don't understand. I don't understand this whole thing. Why is Fury still in the equation until he comes back? He's a great fighter, grand fighter. But until he's coming back, what, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to hear about AJ and Fury. It makes me furious to hear that people, like, And see, Fury, it's a big domestic fight, but he doesn't bring what Wilder Joshua brings to the table. For starters, Wilder Joshua is an action fight. Like, even the Joseph Parker, I thought it was going to be more action. But Joseph Parker, to his credit, his style gave Joshua problems, and it wasn't this explosive like action fight because of how he was fighting. Wilder don't fight like that, and Joshua doesn't fight like that where he doesn't put together more combinations unless he's in there with someone who's tricky like Carlos Takam or tricky like Joseph Parker. So that being said, let me get to the super chat. Mr. 23XX, shout out to you, $2 super chat. AJ said he's fighting Fury or Wilder in his post fight. Like I said, Fury doesn't have any belts to offer. He doesn't even have his ring belt. I heard he had to give that up too, finally. Right? So he doesn't have any belts. And then on top of him not having any belts, his style would be more like a Joseph Parker, someone who's going to be like feinting and like trying to box you. He's going to try to box. He's not going to be like, come on, I'll fight you at 25 stone. So all around, Wilder Joshua is more of an action fight. It's a bigger action fight. And they bring belts to the table. So I'm not trying to talk about the Fury fight. You know what I mean? Fury fight is not going anywhere. All he has to do is just show that he's back, and then once that's established, then it's good. He's a top-notch fighter. So once he proves that he's back, I don't have no problem with Tyson Fury fighting Wilder or what's his name. But that you don't get to leave and then you automatically trump unifications between champions, especially when it's not like he got his Achilles heel ruptured, and then he's been out for 2 years. He was out for 2 years because he did cocaine. So you don't get to just come back and skip everyone in line because you were a good fighter and trump actual in prime undisputed championship level fights. That doesn't make sense to me, so stop it. Tyson Fury, all he has to do, he'll be right back in the mix if he puts himself back in the mix by fighting, by winning. He's been undefeated, no one's beat him in the ring, I get that, but once he shows us he's the same person, then no one has any problem with Tyson Fury fighting whoever, because he's a former champion, etc. I'm glad AJ called him out though. What? Listen, but see, this, I'm telling you, this what makes people doubt Team AJ. Because why are you calling out Fury? He's a big UK fight, cool. But Fury is not the guy with the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like Eddie Hearn keeps saying he's down to make this fight and that fight. But then why are you bringing up Dillian White so much? You know what I mean? If you truly want to make Wilder Joshua next, then honestly, why are you bringing up Dillian White constantly? Y'all let me know that. Yo, if y'all want to hear more, we got to get the likes. Smash the like button. Once we get to 1,800, we can keep going, man. We grinding right now. Live stream. It is me, your host, Ego, the Stream King. Wilder's not at the same level. Let's see it. Look, see this, so the fans see this on the replay or right now. One guy says Wilder is not at the same level, and then right underneath him, the very next comment says Wilder will smoke him. That's why we need to see it, because if one person is saying Wilder's not at the level, and the very next person is saying Wilder is going to smoke AJ, this is why we need to see the fight. Take the shades off. Once again, this is another grown man who cares what another man's wearing. Shout out to Carp for Life, £2 super chat. When you have these types of comments in the comment section, that's how you know it's a good fight. Hey, people. We working. I'm glad Joshua called him out, to be honest. Now there should be no excuses.
100.
He said 100.
100. You know what that means, though, don't you? That means that you would have to face WBC King Deontay Wilder.
Listen.
You're asking me, do I want to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? IBO, WBO, IBF, WBA, 21 professional fights, 6 world championship fights. Does that not show you what route I'm going in? Forget the hype. I'm not into that. Everyone here knows me better than that. I'm not into the hype. I'm about business. So let's get the business done. And now I've got the time. If it takes my trainer, Eddie Hearn, sitting down and discussing plans with Al Heyman, Shirley, and seeing what the future holds, I'm down to ride for whatever, whenever.
So you want that fight with Deontay Wilder? We know that he's watching on our colleagues at Showtime tonight in the United States. So what would your message be to him?
Just like Dylan said, Wilder, let's go, baby! Let's go!
I can see Dylan White is laughing down there for everybody that's running.
He knows. On this side of the pond, we're serious. Do you know what I mean? UK, Great Britain boxing is on the map, and we are represented. Not just myself, we've got all the undercard fighters, all the other heavyweight contenders, down to the lower weights. We are all represented. So you know we're dead serious and we're about our business.
If you don't mind, I will come back to you. We just want to get a word with Joseph Parker before he leaves. Joseph.
Why are they booing Joseph Parker?
Don't want to wait too long. Just words tonight on your performance.
He called him out. Let's see it. LSI. Like I said, there shouldn't be no reason this fight can't happen. And this is what I wanted from Joshua. Yeah, say the names. Remember that Beyonce song? Say my name, say my name. You ain't gonna say it, ain't gonna let me, baby. What's a silly game? Say my name, say my name. Now we got some action. Now we talking, people. Say my name. He called him out. Make the fight. Hey, listen. We just going in on this live stream, people. If y'all want that work, we got to get to the next level. We got to get to the next level. Boxing Ego here. If you like this, notified with 1,800 likes, and we'll play both sides straight through. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Love from Chicago. AJ is food for Wilder. That's it. $5 super chat. Big up to Chicago and the super chat. Keith Murray. Smash the like button. I'm gonna play this. We'll play it straight through so we can hear. The video's up. So if you don't like the live stream version, the video's on the page. You can go just check that out. But we're just going over it live. Ego, I sent you a super chat. Hold on before I start. Where's the super chat? How long ago? Because I don't see it. Okay, Johnny M, $2 super chat. Ego, who do you think wins, Wilder or AJ? Wilder. I got it. I got your question. Thank you, Johnny M. I believe Wilder would beat him. But it's a good fight. So, again, I want to see it. Smash the like button. We're going to play this. We're going to play it straight through. We'll hear both sides, Wilder and Joshua. Right? No bias. We just going in. When the latest new content drops. Smash the like button, people.
Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. My grandma always told me if I ain't had something nice to say then, baby, don't say nothing at all.
Hold on, let me turn it up for you. When the latest new content drops. 1.
Oh Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. My grandma always told me if I ain't had something nice to say then, baby, say nothing at all. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's out. The baddest man in the world, the baddest man on the planet, and that's facts. Where my bomb squad people at? Oh. And we out.
100. You know what that means? You know what that means, though, don't you? That means that you would have to face WBC King Deontay Wilder. You're asking me, do I want to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? IBO, WBO, IBF, WBA. 21 professional fights, 6 world championship fights. Does that not show you what route I'm going in? Forget the hype. I'm not into that. Everyone here knows me better than that. I'm not into the hype. I'm about business. So let's get the business done. And now I've got the time. If it takes my trainer, Eddie Hearn, sitting down and discussing plans with Al Heyman, Shirley, and seeing what the future holds, I'm down to ride for whatever, whenever. So you want that fight with Deontay Wilder? We know that he's watching on our colleagues at Showtime tonight in the United States. So what would your message be to him? Just like Dylan said, Wilder, let's go, baby! Let's go! I can see Dylan White is laughing down there for everybody that's wondering. He knows. On this side of the pond, we're serious. Do you know what I mean? UK Great Britain boxing is on the map, and we are representing not just myself. We've got all the.
So if you enjoyed this video, y'all tell me what it is. I'm glad he called him out. This is awesome. Now we should have a fight, and I don't want to hear about any other fight now, which is what I've been wanting. So great. Shout out to Ego Army for making this possible. That settles it. We shouldn't have no other fight but Joshua versus Wilder for undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Let's see it. LSI. Gang, gang. You have both guys who are saying they want it. Who do y'all think wins? AJ or Wilder? Where I didn't hear what Hearn said. What does he say? I gotta go watch it because, like I said, I've been doing these live streams. I just jump right on with y'all. Damn, a lot of people picking Wilder. It's a pick 'em fight. That's fair. So all that talk, nobody should say anything about any other fight. You know what I mean? Like, there's no greater heavyweight fight. People keep talking about this. They're both fighters say they want it. They just have to get, like Joshua said, they just got to get the business side down. Once they get the business side down, it should be popping, right? It should be popping. And I'm happy for this. I like that from AJ. That's all everybody wanted to see. At least Ego's Army, the real motherfuckers, like, that's all we all wanted to see, is just see Joshua respond like that. And see, like, this actually upsets me just a little bit. It upsets me just a little bit is because a lot of people are playing games, but if you really think about it, that turned up energy from AJ that we just got right now, where it's like, Wilder, I'm gonna say it like Dillian White, where you at? Wilder's not even in the building. Fact, when Joshua fought Klitschko, Wilder was in the building, and you didn't hear that from AJ. He didn't say, Wilder, where you at? Come in this fucking ring. But then after it was already known, Eddie Hearn did an interview saying, oh, Wilder's not coming, and Wilder confirmed that he wasn't coming. Then all of a sudden you hear AJ do an interview and he was like, oh, I'm just saying you can't jump in the ring like that. You have to wait to be called in. So why didn't he call him in when he was ringside getting into it with Tony Bellew and shit? Why didn't he call Wilder into the ring at the Joshua Klitschko fight? Their names were still synonymous. Their names were still linked. You know what I mean? So why did you call him into the ring then? And then when you found out that he's not coming now, then you cleared the air and said, hey, just wait. You know what I mean? It's my moment. You're not upstaging us. Wait to be called in. It was only after he said he's not coming that second interview from him came out. He said that he would knock him out. Let's see it. Like, listen. I don't care about any more fight predictions because they don't matter until they actually happen. Some people pick Parker to beat Joshua and then he just lost. So I don't care about individual fight predictions because the fight has to happen before anything else. I didn't really like that fight. Shout out to Reality Fallacy, $5 super chat, Money Gang. Oh my gosh, we're working. AJ versus Wilder. All AJ fans, I bet on fight night you won't put money on AJ. We gotta see it. Oh man. Wilder said that Joseph Parker will be his first after he unifies. Where'd he say that? Eddie Hearn is scared. Ego talking facts. See, that's what and if we didn't have 1,000 people consecutively pretty much in this stream, then I would do hot seats. I just can't do it with this many because you know how the hot seats go. Maybe if I do a later stream or whatever and this chills out, maybe we could do a hot seat. But I'm not doing no hot seats because they wait too long. So we're just gonna do it this way. But I wish I could do some hot seats because I'm saying facts. And then people, you know what I mean? I want to see the people shut me down, like with stuff that I'm saying that's factual. Big Al, $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Battle for Independence Day, July 4th. Hey, I like that. July 4th, UK versus USA rematch. Shout out to Johnny M. He just dropped $2. Man, thank you guys so much for these live chat super chats or live stream super chats. That's the better way to put it. Really helps out the channel. We got a lot of things in store. I will be I still haven't packed or anything, but I'm going to cover the Showtime. Showtime's killing. Let's be real. Hold on, let me get to the super chat first. $2 super chat. Who do you pick? Why do you pick Wilder to win? Give me a sec and I'll answer that. Showtime's killing. Let's just be clear on that. How much do you make on super chats? Why do you care about another man's money and what goes to another person's channel that they're working for? Anyway, Showtime's killing. They had March Look at, just tell me I'm lying. ESPN's not doing bad. ESPN, but they're not doing as good as Showtime, in my opinion. They got some good fights. Don't get it twisted. Shout out to Top Rank. Shout out to ESPN. But it's Showtime, ESPN, and then it's HBO right here, right? Showtime, listen. Just hear me out, people. Showtime had King Kong Luis Ortiz, very dangerous, who came out very sharp, Cuban, versus Deontay Wilder, March 3rd. Right? Good fight. Did over 1 million homes. HBO had Dillian White versus Lucas Brown, which was a one-sided beatdown, basically, where Lucas Brown had to get stitches. And then Showtime finishes their month of March with Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker, which again, we've had 1,000 to 3,000 people in this live stream, and I've been going on for like 2 hours. So obviously people are talking about it. And it was a good fight, competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? So you can't compare Wilder Ortiz and AJ versus Parker to Dillian White versus Lucas Brown, which is the HBO heavyweight fight that they had the same month. And then not to mention, like I said, I still got a pack. I'm going to cover as media Edislandi Lara versus Jared Swift Heard, Caleb Truax, James DeGale rematch next week. And that's on Showtime again. Even when Showtime has bad news like Keith Thurman, it doesn't look like he's fighting anymore in May. They still got a ton of fights. They still got Broner Vargas with Gervonta Tank Davis and a former champion Jesus Cuellar on the undercard with the rescheduled eliminator between Jamal Charlo and Hugo Centeno Jr. That's on one card in April 21st. They still have Badu Jack and Adonis Stevenson, right? So even when like Keith Thurman, like I said, he doesn't look like he's gonna fight, they still got a ton of fights. ESPN is not doing bad either. They got Crawford Horn. I'm looking forward to it. But the bummer with that is Crawford allegedly had a hand injury, so they rescheduled it, and they rescheduled it the same night as UFC 225 and the same night as Leo Santa Cruz versus Abnamatis 2, which is stupid because if you're a UFC fan and you were really gonna order that, then it's gonna make it hard to watch the boxing. Or if you love boxing only, you have to pick between Crawford Hearn and then Abnamatis and Leo Santa Cruz rematch, and they're both West Coast fights. But then aside from that, they got Jorge Linares versus Lomachenko, which should be a good fight. HBO is getting lost in the sauce, lost in the scramble. Smash the like button, people. We going. Hey, before this live stream ends, we need at least 2,000 likes. Like we hitting numbers today. There's a lot going on in this boxing. Like, smash the like button. We are not getting off until we have 2,000 likes. Well, we might. It just depends on if we get there, but. Listen, HBO is not putting out the type of fights like Showtime or ESPN. Okay, to answer the super chat question. Once again, the real thing about the channel is this, of my channel, Eagles Army. I can voice my opinion. I have no problem in doing that, but I can also tell you why. The super chat asked, why would I pick Wilder over AJ? They're both good fighters. They're both athletes, like, you know what I mean, athletic guys. They're both huge, pause, 6'6" and 6'7". But I believe Wilder has the longer wingspan, the longer reach. He has a great jab, an underappreciated jab. He gets on his bike and moves, but his power still remains crazy if he's coming forward or if he's fighting like he fought maybe Spilka or Luis Ortiz. His power is always there. Joshua, even though he slimmed down for this fight, and he came in at but he came in at the lightest since 2014, Joshua still looked slow to me. When he was coming up, when he was like 10-0, 11-0, he looked more explosive, like, bah, bah, yeah, like, you know what I mean? And maybe it was the level of competition. Maybe they were just the guys that was in front of him. Because undoubtedly, as you gain, as you go up levels, because of like Golovkin, he's a terrific fighter and a silver medalist, but he started fighting tougher competition with better skills. And now people are saying, oh, Golovkin got old. I don't think it's so much that he got old, because getting old depends on your resume. Golovkin, prior to Kell Brook, didn't have this stellar resume. He beat the contemporaries and the top guys, or some of them, that he could in the middleweight division, but the middleweight division at that point wasn't really stacked. But the bottom line is this: he's looked more vulnerable and more human in his last 2-3 fights, Golovkin. So maybe that has something to do with it. But Joshua, he just looks a little bit plodding and like just super buff. You know what I mean? It's hard to be as fluid, and Wilder has the most power at the heavyweight division. He showed you he can go late. Wilder went 12 with Bermane Stiverne the first fight. The Johan Duhaupas stoppage was a late stoppage. The Luis King Kong Ortiz stoppage was a late stoppage, championship round shit, like round 10 or whatever. So AJ, his last couple of fights, so his last 3 fights, better competition. You know what I mean? The best. Put it this way. Let's see, because we do this interactive. Smash the like button. We do this interactive shit. Does anyone believe that the people AJ fought in his last 3 fights are not his best names on his resume? So like Klitschko primarily and Joseph Parker. Is there anyone else on Joshua's resume that you think are way better than Joseph Parker and Klitschko? Not really Carlos Takam, but that was still part of his last 3 fights. Because in my opinion, the best names on his resume was the former champion Klitschko and then Joseph Parker, an undefeated champion, right? Okay, so we all pretty much agree that basically in his last 3 fights, he fought his best names. Dillian Whyte, who's he better than? Dillian Whyte's not a champion. You can't even quantify that. Dillian Whyte's solid, he's good, but he's never been a champion, and he got knocked out by AJ. Joseph Parker just was the first man to go 12 rounds. So what are you basing that on? See, this is why people get destroyed in the hot seat. I'm not saying Dillian White's not a good fighter, but you have to explain that. Explain how Dillian White, when he fought Joshua before he was even a champion, and a guy you beat in the amateur. See, you can't pull the same stuff with real boxing fans, because real boxing fans will pull your card because they know the sport. So Dillian White, how is it that he can beat Joshua as an amateur, fight pre-champion Joshua, then get knocked out, never been a champion in his career? These are all facts. And then you say he's better than Joseph Parker, because I know you're not saying he's better than Klitschko. So I'm assuming you're saying Dillian White is better than Joseph Parker, but based on what? Joseph Parker became the first man to go the distance with Joshua. So at least he didn't get knocked out. Some people would even argue that Joseph Parker beat AJ just today. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't get knocked out nonetheless. Even if you had AJ winning, he didn't get knocked out. Dillian White did, and he's never been a champion. So you can't really say that. Dillian White is currently top 10. What does that have to do with him being better than Joseph Parker? You can't. You can have your opinion on what you think would happen if they fought, but nice beard. Shout out to y'all. Y'all be on my beard. I don't know what it is. Y'all be on my beard tough, but. And no, I don't use dye or nothing. The only thing I use is occasional beard balm. But anyway, the person who said Dillian White's better than Joseph Parker, based on what? He's never been a champion, and he got knocked out by the pre-champion version of Joshua. Joshua is better now than he was when he fought Dillian White. Let's not get that twisted, because he's learned. He's had the Eric Molina fights. He's had the Dominic Brazil. He's had the Charles Martin fights, the Klitschko fights. So he's better now than he was back then. And that's who Dillian White lost to. These young boys can't beat me. Holla back, holla front. These young boys can't beat me. Y'all got to talk sense when y'all talk this boxing, at least with me. Yet you stop to talk about it. Why? Because you see it now too. I don't even know what you're talking about or who you're talking to. So we just gonna keep going. And in my opinion, I think Derek Chisora, who got beat by Tyson Furies twice and got beat by David Haye by stoppage, I think he beat Dillian White, to be honest. Y'all gotta talk facts. Y'all gotta talk facts. Other thing is Joseph Parker beat Carlos Takam before AJ. Facts. These are facts. You can get mad at me, hit the dislike button or whatever. That don't change facts. Facts remain facts. Everybody say facts. Everybody put hashtag facts or super facts. We just talking facts. So even if you're breaking down Dillian White versus Joseph Parker, who's better, and you think Dillian White wins, that's cool. But at the same time, I would question based on what? It's the heavyweight division. One punch can change anything. Dillian White's solid. He had good power. So maybe. And another thing, see, we talking facts, people. See, this is why they can't beat me. I just interviewed Tony Yoka, an Olympic gold medalist. His wife is an Olympic gold medalist. That's a whole lot of gold medaling. Shout out to Tony Yoka. He beat Joseph Parker as an amateur. Dillian White has a limited amateur background. So he started boxing late. Now, props to him for getting to where he's gotten with that limited amateur background. But again, if you're going to say he's better than Joseph Parker, what are we talking about? This is Joseph Parker is someone who has an amateur pedigree, fought a gold medalist in Tony Yoka and had a good fight with him. You know what I mean? So it's an amateur pedigree, not like Dillian White, I think was like a kickboxer, mixed martial artist or something. And then he started doing the boxing stuff, karate or some shit. So again, I have to question those comments. Yo, smash the like button. We getting to 2,000. We just vibing on this. We just vibing. So yeah, back to Wilder. Why I would pick him, because at the end of the day, he's agile. He has a very stiff, good jab. Pause. So he puts that stick out there. He has longer arms than AJ. He's an inch taller than AJ, but his foot movement, I think, will bother AJ. See, AJ, the way he was coming in on Joseph Parker. Now we're getting somewhere, people. I like these questions. Shout out to the super chats. The way AJ was coming in, there was no real, like, you know how Floyd was saying, like, oh, Triple G, no special effects? It was kind of like that. He wasn't used some head movement, but he wasn't coming in with no crazy like setup. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think his jab was all the way consistent. The thing is, you can't come in on Wilder. Wilder's trying to kill you. He's telling you, I'm trying to catch a body, literally in this ring. So at the end of the day, you're not. I think Wilder's hitting too hard. Where Joshua, if you think about it, his pace was too slow. I think Joshua's better chance versus Wilder would be he would have to take a big risk. The big risk would be he would have to be aggressive, give Wilder less time to think, less time to react. And that's his best shot, but that's also his best shot to get knocked out. You get what I'm saying? If he fought at a slower, more measured pace like he did with Joseph Parker, then I don't see that being good. I don't see how AJ, he's technically better than Wilder. Technique, you know what I mean? If we're talking about right here with it. But Wilder, he's like a kind of like more so the freakish, unpredictable athlete. And he has a fast ass jab, and he's wild, and he's very loose in there. Joshua seems kind of stiff, like, you know what I mean? And that's probably because of his size. He's a big dude, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see it. I got to see the fight. That's what it boils down to. But I think just the movement of Wilder, his right, you can't fight that slow pace. Like, Luis Ortiz being a southpaw gave Wilder problems. Joshua's not a southpaw. So you have to understand boxing angles. And if you're an orthodox, even a technical fighter, yes, if you land a shorter punch, your punch can land. It's weird. The shorter punch gets to the target faster. You know what I mean? The straightest from point A to B is a straight line. So the shorter shot's always gonna, but you have to be in proximity to land that short shot with a Deontay Wilder, who's an inch taller, can use his legs, and he has a good jab. You know what I mean? You have to get in that proximity to do that, which is danger. You know what I mean? Because Wilder, as you're coming in, he's trying to land that right. He's trying to get that right off on you. So I think that's gonna give him problems, to be honest. Shout out to Reality Fallacy, $2 super chat. If AJ takes to the scorecards, I think AJ wins. But I think someone can get knocked out in that fight. Based on how they fight, someone has to get knocked out. I would think. You know what I mean? I don't think we have to worry about no scorecards. Either side. AJ wins by knockout or Wilder. Somebody's knocking someone out. I'm just telling you why I think Wilder would win. And see, I told people about this, and people said I was lying or hating. AJ, like, if AJ just went to Whole Foods and just decked the average person, they get knocked out, you know what I mean? But at a boxing level, Wilder has more power per capita. Don't get it twisted. AJ could crack. He's strong. You're not going to just get in there and muscle him around and stuff. He's physically strong, plus he has power. Don't get that twisted. But Wilder's power is on a different spectrum. And it's evident by how the people react to it. Luis Ortiz, shout out to Showtime. Showtime's killing HBO. I know I just said that, but Showtime, they showed the build-up in the tough fight that Wilder had with Ortiz, right? And they were showing these good-ass angles, kind of like a all-access epilogue. And they showed Wilder Ortiz, and they were showing it from various angles of what happened, and Wilder being hurt in the 7th round, Wilder dropping Luis Ortiz. Wilder hit Luis Ortiz with a shot, and his face looked like wasn't even focused in on what was attacking him. That's how you know when a guy has some power, because it's like it confused, kind of like David Price. Look at David Price versus Povetkin on this card. David Price versus Povetkin. After Povetkin hit him, I forgot what punch it was, but he hit him with the shot, right? And it hurt him. And then all of a sudden, I think Povetkin hit him with a hook and he was just done for. But after that first shot, he just looked confused, like he didn't know where he was at. Luis Ortiz kind of had that same thing. He's looking to his corner and stuff. Like, that's not a good sign. Wilder has more power. I don't care what no one says. Price was standing asleep. Povetkin got cracks. Yeah, but when guys look confused, like they don't know where they're at temporarily, not necessarily a great, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily a great thing. So that shows me what Wilder's power is working with. AJ hurt Parker to the body early in the abandoned it. I didn't really see that. I think Parker hurt AJ to the body, but I mean, I'm willing to rewatch it, but I don't really remember that. Yeah, Parker got dealt with by Povetkin. See, and this is the thing. Eddie Hearn's going to keep pushing before the WBC orders it like a mandatory. He's going to keep pushing that Wilder should fight Dillian White. But Dillian White should fight Gerald Miller. The guys he's pushing at the champions, AJ should fight Gerald Miller and Wilder should fight Dillian White. The guys he's pushing would make great fights with each other. Gerald Miller versus Dillian White is an awesome fight. Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz is an awesome fight. You know what I'm saying? Those are fights. And then that'll show who's the truest and who's the most ready challenger for a title shot. That's how this should work. You know what I mean? Povetkin versus Dillian White. Knock out Povetkin. Because, listen, I study boxing, people. I'm not trying to sound like I'm above and beyond, but I really respect the sport. And Klitschko is strong as fuck, and he has knockout power. He was leaning on Povetkin. He dropped him like twice or something when he fought, but he didn't knock him out. And at that point in Klitschko's career, when he had people hurt, he was kind of knocking them all out. He was just too big for him. So Povetkin at best is tough. So if Dillian White stretched Povetkin, an Olympic gold medalist, like he did Lucas Brown, then I would be like, wow. Because Klitschko didn't even knock out Povetkin. I don't think Povetkin's ever been knocked out. Because it ain't his only loss to Klitschko. You know what I'm saying? So why Eddie Hearn's pushing this narrative for all these challengers to immediately get title shots, I think those challengers should fight the other top challengers. Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White. Dillian White versus Povetkin. Gerald Miller versus Dillian White. Gerald Miller versus Luis Ortiz. And then from that point, if Gerald Miller can beat Luis Ortiz, then now the Wilder fight makes sense. You know what I mean? If Dillian White can beat Luis Ortiz, Povetkin, those guys with a little bit more momentum than a Lucas Brown who failed 2 drug tests. See, some of y'all don't know your boxing. Lucas Brown failed for clenbuterol before Canelo. You know what I mean? So he failed 2 drug tests. One was clenbuterol, one was something else. So he had dry spells in his career after becoming a champion in a fight he got knocked down in, and I think he was losing. So it's not like Lucas Brown had this crazy momentum. He's a powerful guy. He failed 3 drug tests? Damn. What do you think is next for Parker? But see, that's another person. Okay, he just lost his title, but he didn't get knocked out versus AJ. He made it tough for AJ. Dillian White versus Parker. You see what I'm saying? These fights make sense to me. Parker, I told y'all, I talked to somebody who sparred with Parker. They said he hits hard, and they said he has a chin. I mean, does he have a chin? It looks like he has a chin because Joshua never really had Parker like visibly hurt. I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? So I think Dillian White versus Parker would be a good fight. A former champion versus a guy who wants to try to get a title shot and become a champion. Y'all want me to play some more post-fight? Listen, y'all got to smash the like button. We got to get to 2,000 likes. That's what we're trying to. So we have to at least get to the next level, which is 1,900 likes. We've been on for a minute now. And I'm just trying to get back to boxing. Just trying to do my part. If y'all in here, smash the like button. Because I pretty much said the bulk of what I needed to say. So I'm just going on based on the chat. If it's popping still, we still have over 800 to 1,000, keeps bouncing back people in here. So I don't want to get off if it's still enough people with questions and ready to talk this boxing. Shout out to J-Dog, my shooter in the building. Yeah, we need to get to 2,000 likes, man. We trying to set milestones. We doing it big. I told you Ego Army taking over. I got some more gear that I ordered that's coming on Monday. I'm be in the gym on Monday, getting some more stuff. I'm telling you, it's going down, people. It's going down. Smash the like button. Y'all got to get on the bus or get left. This ain't no Rosa Parks shit. I don't care if you're in the front of the bus. I don't care if you're on the back of the bus. But you're going to want to be on this bus. Don't be coming to Ego's army trying to join after we already took over the game. It don't work like that. Show the support now. You know what I mean? When the vision's still kind of blurry. When you don't see it all the way. Oh, well, this Ego dude. Okay. The Boxing Ego challenge. Don't come. Don't. Because then now we're going to be selective on who we let in. You know what I'm saying? So... we're just talking that good old boxing talk, people. But the good is, throughout this all, is it got people talking. That's what I do like. Now, sometimes little things are frustrating, like when people are trying to pawn off Dillian White to Wilder when the fight that they know everyone wants to see is Joshua versus Wilder. That type of politics shit is troublesome. But at the end of the day, the great thing about this boxing game right now is that the conversation is wide open. People are like, oh, Tyson Fury would have beat this version of AJ, or Wilder and AJ is a great fight, and it's a 50-50, you know what I'm saying? So it's been a while since we could say this about the heavyweight division. Real talk, when Klitschko, his brother retired especially, and it was just one Klitschko, it's like you knew Alex Lepai, Kubrat Pulev, you knew these dudes weren't gonna beat him, you know what I mean? Kubrat Pulev, and you knew these guys couldn't beat Klitschko. Or when Vitaly was alive too. You knew, you know what I mean, Marish Weck and Robert Helenia, you knew these guys couldn't beat him, Tony Thompson. But now, there's enough vulnerability, enough skill, enough power, enough right size heavyweights where you can mix and match and be like, oh, this is a compelling fight. Oh, Joseph Parker, he just pushed, so he got a chin. He can fight Dillian White. There's some action here. Got it. I'm not doing no hot seats. Listen, because they trying to fuck up the flow and trying to fuck up the money. We got way too many people in here to be doing hot seats. Because if I could do hot seats and there was like a way to do it where I could get them to respond quick, it'd be nothing. But you guys know the regular hot seats, when I do them, it takes a month of Sundays for them to even respond. So I can't, you know what I mean? I can't have this many people in the live stream and be focused on one person who's playing games or trolling or taking forever to respond. So y'all, we gotta save that for a smaller live stream. If it's this popping, don't expect any hot seats, because it doesn't make sense to focus on me versus one person when so many different thoughts and outlooks and opinions because of the volume of people. This is a business, people. A month of Sundays, LOL, hashtag old school. That shit my mom used to say. Listen, if we can hit 2,000 likes, I'm gonna play Eddie Hearn post-fight. Yo, we back, people. We ain't never left, man. We had a brief intermission. We've been going on so long, the phone got hot, and then the iPhone automatically turns down. You know what I'm saying? The iPhone, it will turn off if the phone gets too hot, which is some bullshit. Because it does it without warning. It happened to me when I was at Mayweather McGregor, and it was hella hot out there. Like, that's some bullshit. So we just lost like a ton of the subscribers that we had. We were at like 1,000 subscribers, 800 to 1,000, and now we lost them. Little technical difficulties, but we still mobbing though. The phone overheated, so people thought the stream was over. So they left. We still hit our numbers though, so it's all good. Hey, let's get to I told you, let's get to 2,000 likes. We dangerously close to 2,000 likes. I feel like we're at like 1,900. I feel like it wouldn't even be right for me to get off without that. YouTube got a lot of little bugs here and there that they need to like improve upon. I mean, it's a great platform. You know what I mean? It's a platform that made me in this boxing game. Trevor Hansen, don't you think Parker fought to not get finished? No, I don't. But shout out to you for the $2 super chat. And see, I hate when people say stuff like fought not to get finished. Who's actually trying to get finished? Like, who's just trying to fight a guy who's 2 inches taller than you, outweighs you, and you know what I mean, not trying to be smart about how their approach is. That just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't think he was being too cautious at all. He could have been more offensive in spots, but you know what I mean? Joshua's a champion with more belts than you, more pro level experience. So at the end of the day, you don't want to give him like some crazy advantage. He already has a 6-inch reach advantage over you. He outweighs you. He looks bigger than you. He's a dangerous puncher, especially per his record. So you're making it sound like he was fighting scary, and I don't think that's the case. I think Parker outclasses AJ. I expected more from the fight, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? Straight shooter. I gotta tell y'all no lies. I thought we would see a little bit more from the fight. I mean, I'm not mad at how either fought. Like, it wasn't like a dreadful fight to watch like that. Some people might have felt that way. But I expected more, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Shout out to Renzel Money, $2 super chat, Shmoney Gang. It took Joshua forever to say Wilder's name. Big time with the $5 super chat. According to Abel, Joshua was trying to fight Mexican style while Parker was fighting Floyd Mayweather style. See, I knew Abel Sanchez, his comments would come back to haunt him. Black fighters fight boring. Because you had a black fighter and he was like the one trying to cut off the ring and shit. Hey, rate the AJ versus Joshua versus Joseph Parker on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being a great fight. What do y'all rate the fight? And be real. What level of entertainment value or whatever? How great was the fight? On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being awesome. Damn, 3.5. Parker looked like he got paid to not try. I don't know what type of boxing. Listen, this is why I don't talk boxing with some of y'all, because y'all be saying crazy shit and I don't even know. I don't know what y'all be watching. That's straight up. Parker got paid not to try, but some people are saying Parker won. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what type of fights y'all be watching. Some people say Parker won. Some people say he didn't try. Shout out to Renzel Money, $5 Shmoney Gang. It took him forever to say Wilder's name post-fight, and then he didn't even have his own words for Wilder. He said the words of Dillian White, get the fuck out of here. That's a good point. He said he didn't have his own words. He just copied the spiel from Dillian White. Bruh, it was boring. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it was the best heavyweight fight. Joshua Klitschko, that shit was fire. Wilder versus Ortiz, that shit was fire. I'm not saying it compares to any of those. Like, so if we're comparing it to that, then yeah, it didn't deliver. like I said, I was disappointed. I expected more. Like from both parties. Like I thought it'd be more offense shown from both. But some fights are like that. Maybe he couldn't get off like he wanted to or whatever. I don't know. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't terrible. How does he punk out? What does that mean? You're saying how does he get out of fighting Wilder next? That's a question. I'm glad we have these conversations to talk about though. Yeah, I mean the fight needs to happen next. I've already told you that. Point blank period. Point blank period. If AJ couldn't spark out Parker, how can he spark out Wilder? Yeah, he's gonna have a difficult time trying to get on the inside, in my opinion. Getting on the inside of the taller man like Wilder, who's throwing with bad intentions, talking about killing people in the ring. I don't know. You tell me. But like I said, I'm just glad for the simple fact that we have heavyweight boxing to talk about. That's definitely a plus. Wilder is chasing AJ for a payday. Too bad he'll be 40. See, that's you sound like a man fan. Why? How come when someone wants to fight Triple G or these A-sides, Charlo wants to fight Triple G, he's just doing it for a paycheck? But if Triple G called, like, this, I hate this fake fan shit in boxing. Like, if Lomachenko wants to fight Tank Davis, who has maybe even a bigger name than him, or a equal big name, which would be a good payday, no one says that Lomachenko's chasing the payday. They just say, oh, Tank, fight him, you bitch. Fight him. You're scared of him, right? But then when it's like Wilder or this B-side shit, then it's, oh, he just wants a payday. You know what I mean? It's always something. He can't just want to prove his legacy. See, this, I don't like that fake fan talk shit. You know what I mean? I hate it. That's one of the things I detest in this game, because like people say they want the best for the best, and then when someone wants to be the best, then they say, oh, he's just looking for a payday. He doesn't really want to fight. He was clout chasing. He just wants, I'm like, no. So how can you decipher it? How can you tell that Wilder's in it just for money? Like, he what has he said? What has he done? You know what I'm saying? But then people hide behind this best versus the best shit when it's convenient. Tony Yoka, that's my dude. Shout out to him. Check out the interviews with him on the channel. He also got Virgil training him. See, the thing with Tony Yoka, he's a big dude. He's Wilder's height. He's 6'7", but he don't move like a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Virgil, the sage of boxing. I like Tony Yoka. I mean, obviously he hasn't stepped up to that caliber of champion, but he beat Joseph Parker in the amateurs, so you know what I mean? Hey, shooters, block this dude that says ego is 45. Block him. Ain't no fucking 45. Fuck out of here. You just sound stupid. That's why you getting blocked. I don't even look 45, dummy. I'm a vampire. Vampire stream. Even if I was 45, I wouldn't look it. The vampire stream. Hey, block the. Do I have any shooters? Motherfucker said he's 45. What am I, Benjamin Button? Ty Biggs, you getting blocked just off the strength. Your name is Tyrone Biggum. That's how I knew you was a crackhead. Goddamn Joe Rogan. Nigger fag. You getting blocked too. What the fuck is a nigger fag? Get your dumb ass out of here. We going on a block street. Oh, we having a party. We having a block party. All y'all racists get it in the end. Yeah, if someone said, yeah, Ego 45-0. And then again, why talk about, I don't understand this Tyson Fury talk. Tyson's solid. He's a good fighter. No one's beat him in the ring. I get all that. But he got to get back. He got to get back right, baby. Tyson Fury, Shannon Briggs showing text messages and shit about him fighting Cannon Briggs. So if he's in Shannon Briggs is showing messages who himself failed a drug test. Let's go, champ. Yeah. Failed a drug test and had a service suspension. Hasn't really been active because of that. So if Tyson Fury is in negotiations to fight him, then I'm not trying to hear about AJ versus Tyson Fury. Because if you're trying to fight Shannon Briggs because you guys have both been inactive, then that's a good fight. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see one super active guy versus some guy who hasn't fought since Creed 1 debuted in theaters. Listen, this is something else I don't prefer. You know how Joshua said he doesn't prefer that Wilder get in the ring? Eddie Hearn, check out this new video. Eddie Hearn talks about Deontay Wilder's venues compared to Anthony Joshua's fights. And AJ calls out Tyson Fury. If we hit 2,000, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play what Eddie Hearn said, man. Because I don't like... This is the stuff I don't like.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens late 2018.
I'm going to let you guys hear it. Smash the like button. Fury is funny as hell. Yeah, but that don't got nothing to do with him deserve. Listen, 2,000 likes and I'm going to play what Eddie Hearn's talking about. And then we could break it down like we do in these live streams. But we got to hit that. That's the number I've been pushing for. That's the number we going to get. So smash the like button, people. But anyway, Tyson Fury could be as funny as he wants. That don't mean he can jump the line. Like, yes, I get it. No one's beat him as a pro. No one's beat him as a pro in the pro rankings. But he made a foul decision, a bad decision, or whatever you want to call it, in testing positive and doing coke. So you can't just disappear and because who you were before, just jump back and you all automatically that man and you get the title shot immediately. You have to convince people that this is a proper fight. Hey, does it show you guys the actual count of the amount of likes we have? Because it says 1.9. I'm trying to see how many we have, but we got to get that 2,000 people. I need that 2,000. Oh, it doesn't tell you the exact number, so I don't even know how far we are. Damn, I need to see that hit that 2. Parker was a 1-stone fighter. Joshua looks stiff. Yeah, he looks slower to me. How did you see the amount of likes we have? How do you see that? Because I can't. It just says 1.9 for me. How do you guys get in that? I'm just curious. How you guys getting the actual accurate amount of likes? Because it just says it rounded up to me. I'm just curious. I need to see how this works out. On paper, bro, I agree with you. Wilder's power is on another level. It's like hypothetically if I say, I'm going to hit you with the bat even though you know it's coming. How long can you evade? Solid point. Ego, who are some prospects on the rise in the heavyweight division? Joe Joyce, Tony Yoka, Daniel Dubois. The guy, some people said Wilder might fight him. Is the guy, I think he's Polish, the one that beat Freddie Roach's fighter, Kanaki, Nowaski or whatever. Those are all guys looking promising. Hey, there's this, fuck, I don't want to mispronounce where he might be Haitian. I think he has dreads, but he's like a real lean, tall. He was on the Wilder Stavern 2 card. I seen him. But he looks, you know what I mean, like he might be something. I just haven't seen enough of him. Yeah, once we hit that 2,000, I'm gonna play these clips. How are you guys seeing the amount of likes, the verbatim? Like, cause mine just has a rounded number, it's a decimal point. How are you guys seeing how many there actually are? Some of y'all are saying it's 1,984 likes. You gotta be kidding. At Ego, there is a blue line right below likes, dislikes, that gives you the info. Listen, I'm a host of a thing. My screen might be different than yours. I don't have no blue line that's showing me this. So I don't know what you're even talking about. When you're the host and you're the one that's hosting the live stream, maybe it looks different on your end. But click on what? Under the thumbs button? That don't do nothing on my end. It's probably different from yours. Oh my gosh, you guys keep telling me to click on it. I don't have no arrow. See, do you guys live stream? Honestly. Because it might be different for y'all, what you're seeing. I don't have it. I don't have anything that I could click on with the down arrow and all that. So if you don't live stream, it's probably different. That's what this is about. We the Stream King. Look, there's no blue arrow. What are y'all talking about? Look. There's no blue arrow. What are y'all talking about? Y'all keep telling me to click on some blue arrow. That's what I'm saying. It's probably different for me. There's a blue line, but there ain't no down arrow. I told y'all it's different on my end. But I'm glad Wilder called out, what's the name? Now we get to see it, hopefully. Someone said I just did it. Y'all are trolling me. That's what it feels like. Hold the mouse pointer on the blue line. Easy Ego. Oh my gosh. Oh, it does show you. Hey, shout out to y'all. Who just said, so you just have to hover it. See, I just learned something. Oh, we need 15 likes. Yeah, y'all told me to click on it. Oh my God, we're 15 likes away from our numbers, man. We killing. We killing. Shout out to the real fans, man. Shout out to the fans. We just working, man. We got you, Ego. Man, I don't know about no fucking hovercraft shit, whatever y'all talking about. Someone said I'm not liking. That sounds like some hating shit. It don't matter. We gonna hit our numbers regardless of what you do. Regardless of what you do, we gonna hit our numbers. I ain't even worried about it, nephew. All I gotta do is just keep talking a little bit longer. We hit our numbers. 5 more likes, just because he hate, I call my whole family to like this. See? Ego Army gonna always get it. He said we heavyweight division is back. Boxing is back. Channel's popping. We got it cracking, man. I'm happy. I'm real happy. We're gonna take a look at what Errol Spence said, because I agree with him. I agree with Errol Spence, man. They want to hate so bad. We hit 2,000 and then they took some like back. It's cool. Let's see what Errol Spence talked about. The haters can't stop us. Smash the like button. I would hate too if I was you. Oh my gosh. Y'all, listen, we're going to get into it. Thank you. We hit our goal. We hit 2,000 likes on a live stream post-fight. Let's get it, people. This is what I'm talking about. Ego Army, we the realest. I told you we have the livest live stream. I'm turned. I've been going for a while. That got me my second win. That gave me my second win when we hit our numbers. Like we talk tonight. Pensacola, we talk tonight. New media, no media. Ego Army, stand up. Salute to all the super chats, all the fans, just the fans of boxing. Whether you love me or hate me, we here, baby. 2,000 likes on the live stream. Ask about us. I got my second win. They say I'm back with it. Look it. Leonard Ellerby on his verified account. He said, damn, the cover came off. Damn, the cover done came off this whole thing. Wow. He said the cover is off. And this was in response to Joshua Parker. See? Look. I'm rocking with Bronze Bomber. Let me retweet that boy Arrow. Shout out to DeSoto, Texas. So, look, he said, shout out to Ref Suck, bro. Told y'all, see? Why? This is why, listen, now I got to stun on y'all. Ref need to move. Listen, I didn't even see Errol spend all of his tweets. And this is why Ego's Army and New Media be killing y'all. Because you have actual professionals, trainers, fighters, who are saying a lot of the same things. Points that I've made with Eddie Hearn, I've heard Wilder say. Stuff I've said about the ref or stuff you hear Errol Spence, you're hearing champions say the same thing. Now some of the stuff that y'all be saying, like, oh, Canelo with is a picogram, and I knew he was on the picogram and this and that, and Golovkin took a picogram and just making up shit, right? You don't hear people, Floyd's a bitch. You don't hear people saying the same stuff that they be saying. Floyd paid refs and Andre Ward with nut shots, you know what I mean? Damn. Errol Spence. Shout out to him. We hit our number, people. Y'all can keep hitting that like button, though. Hold on. I just want to thank y'all. We just, in case you just, we talking about Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker fight. Just ended. Let's see. As promised, I told y'all what it was going to be. I said if we hit our numbers, I was going to play. See, y'all got to understand, this is a business for me. This is what I do full time. So we got to, for these longer streams, we got to make sure they're productive. And this one was. So this is Eddie Hearn and AJ post fight. Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops.
So yeah, we'll see what happens late 2018.
It's amazing here what we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No. All these years that you can...
See, I don't understand that. Are you interested in coming to conquer America? AJ says no. Like he was mad. Like Lennox Lewis, every great has done it. Whether you're from the Philippines like Pacquiao, Mexico like Eric Morales and Canelo, and he just said no. Like what?
Team. It's amazing here what we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No. All these years,
Whatever.
the UK fighters had to go to America. Everyone had to spend a heap of money to go to Vegas. We can do it in London, around Wembley, Cardiff. It's local. We're staying right here. We're staying right here. We're staying right here.
Wow, it's local. Oh my gosh, this shit is fun. Now, the funny thing is, oh my gosh, I gotta be real with y'all. Carl Froch, he was about to fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. way back in the day. I've been covering boxing for some time. He said it was his dream to fight in Las Vegas. It was his dream to fight in Las Vegas. And then the UK announcer asked Anthony Joshua after he unanimously beat Joseph Parker. They said, "Are you interested in conquering America?" No, like for as long like that's it's almost like a tradition. America is bigger than the UK. I lived in both. It's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he just said straight up no. And you have guys from the UK like Carl Froch. He openly said that I would love, my dream was to fight in Vegas. He wanted to do that, and he was trying to, but it needed a big fight like Julio Cesar Chavez at the time, Jr. And then you have Joshua, it's weird because Eddie Hearn saying that Gerald Miller might be next at the Barclay, but then you just had Joshua asked about fighting in America, and he said no. Sounds like you don't want to fight Wilder in the UK. And that's just a shame because Lennox Lewis, all the greats have done it. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali fought different places, like Thriller, Manila, and all this shit. So for Joshua just to be like, kind of, we local, we comfortable at home. And you see, Wilder's not doing this. Wilder just said, my belt says heavyweight champion of the world. I'm so frustrated right now. He said, if I got to go to UK, but we're not going for Dillian White, we want to go for Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Boxing started in the UK. It's not all about America. Shut up. Shut that dumb shit up. Listen, the reason being, hold on, money's more important than the hate. So we got a super chat. Marcus the Villain, $2 super chat. No, because USA don't have the British judges. LOL. Oh, wow. Y'all trolling. No, but listen, I'm just talking about boxing tradition. You know what I mean? Like Lennox Lewis, he didn't fight Mike Tyson in the UK. He didn't fight Evander Holyfield to my knowledge, in the UK. Pretty sure that didn't happen there, right? So I'm just talking about boxing tradition. I didn't say AJ absolutely had to come, but if your promoter just said that you could fight Gerald Miller possibly at the Barclays next, why go for him but not go for Deontay Wilder? And beyond that, if Wilder and Joshua were to fight it and they did it in Las Vegas, it's going to make more money possibly. So who wouldn't want to make more money? Sounds like Joshua likes the security of being at home, having the judge that's, you know what I mean, the local and the refs and shit like that and the crowd on his side. You know, you get what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about boxing tradition. He just sounded like no. And his promoter saying something else. Why bring him out to America for Gerald Miller? Because Gerald Miller said he ain't going to the UK. I don't know, maybe his opinion changes. But I'm just talking about tradition. Historically, Lennox Lewis, even Frank Bruno. Where did Frank Bruno fight Tyson? Was it in the UK? I don't remember. You know what I mean? So to me, it's disappointing. Because Wilder's, see, listen, if you said, oh, we got a good thing here, but Joshua said this before. If he said that I'm open to it, maybe then that wouldn't be that bad. Because that's what Wilder did. Wilder said the money's in the USA, baby. He said, but I'll go anywhere in the world for the champ, to fight. I just want to fight. But then you have AJ, and he's already shutting down the USA. And listen, this is not a diss to the UK. I used to live in England. True story. You ask anyone in my family. But this is where I gotta check, y'all. Smash the like button if y'all want me to put it in perspective for the UK riders right now. Smash the like button. Now, the UK is a great place. Like I said, I used to live there. But UK, a lot of the loyalty, it's almost to a fault because like some people aren't even being realistic with different situations, and I'll just leave that at that. But I said that to say this: the UK is like, oh yeah, da da da, and they got the songs and chants. But how is it every time I watch one of these major fights, y'all playing American music? Let's just be real. See, because everybody wants to make this some UK versus USA thing, but I hear Joshua coming out to another one bites the dust. That ain't no UK music. Play the Beatles. You know what I'm saying? Like John, Ringo, Lennon. Don't you playing American music? You playing 50 Cent? I get money and stuff like that. And then when it comes to a fight, oh, everything started in the UK. Yeah, you playing Queen and shit. Another one bites the dust. And coming out to Roy Jones and shit. Play some UK shit. Yeah. Play some Oasis, motherfucker. Like today's gonna be the day when I run around now and yeah. I don't know it. Play some of that Gallagher shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be dissing America like that's not where it's at. But every time I hear these fighters come out, they coming out to rap shit from the USA. Like, don't get it. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Why are you coming out to? They playing all types of shit from America, like American music. Like, stop. Don't make it like, oh, the UK is just the only place to be and America has nothing to offer. Because you definitely, AJ, I see him, he obviously likes American culture. He playing Jada Kiss in his whip and in his gym and stuff. You ain't playing, what UK artists are really hot right now in music? Yes, this is live. Hold on, we got to get to this money. We got a super chat. El Tito, $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Money gang. Just dropping by real quick. Keep it up, Ego. You stay grinding. Hashtag Ego Army. Hashtag Ego Cartel. We out, yeah. Oh yeah. What UK? What's the big? Who's the big UK artist right now? Like singing wise, I'm just asking. So that's what I'm saying. Don't try to make this like some UK versus USA thing, and then have a bunch of people bashing and you playing classic USA American music. Stormzy, Rita Ora, the one that was looking like a side chick with Conor McGregor, was her hit. Big Shaq, man's not hot. Wow. Okay, I'm done. Adele. Hello. Why didn't AJ come out to hello then? Play that Adele. Hey, AJ. Well, he didn't do it, so I can't say that. But next time the fans are the ones that are dissing the America. So hey, AJ need to come out to Adele. Just be like, walk out. Hello. I don't want to hear no Jada Kiss or anybody. Like, don't play no Lil Wayne shit. Play Adele, if that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If American ain't all that and all that, play Man's Not Hot as you walk out. Your shit house. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. I be watching Tyson Fury. He playing Eminem and shit. Without me, come on your lip, come on your lip. Fuck that. Come on your lip and some on your lip. This shit's about to get heavy. I just settled on my lawsuit. Fuck you, Debbie. Like, don't be playing that American music. Play that Adele. Walk out to Adele. Hello, it's me. Yeah, hello, it's me. Walk out to the Wilder fight playing Adele. That's some shit Pacquiao be doing. He be playing that Katy Perry shit. Roar. He be playing I Kissed a Girl and I Like Pacquiao. I do believe this new Katy Perry. This song I did on karaoke, it's hot. That motherfucker Pacquiao be coming out to just anything. He be coming out to Jane Fonda aerobic shit. What y'all say, Elton John? That's what I'm saying. Come out to perfect. Adele or Elton John. Like a candle in the wind. Come out. AJ need to come out to Like a Candle in the Wind. Hey, that's AJ's new ring walk. Candle in the wind, motherfucker. Like a candle in the wind. Or, hello, it's me. Yeah. I was wondering if you... Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to come out to that Adele. Anyway, don't be dissing America, but then be like culture vultures and playing what we got. Play Man's Not Hot and all that. Don't be dissing America if you're going to use our shit. See, I don't care. I like the Like Conor McGregor, I know he's from Ireland. He's from. I know that he's from Crumlin. I know that. I don't know what you're thinking. I understand he's from Crumlin, but he be like you coming out to Biggie. Oh, that's real. I'm going back to cat. Like people want to use American pop culture and shit, and then be dissing us. It don't work like that. Anyway.
To put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No.
Hey, they said the UK announcer said, "Are you interested in conquering America?" Listen how quick AJ said no. He said no. Like, let them wait. No.
It's amazing here what we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No. All these years, the UK fighters had to go to America. Everyone had to spend a heap of money to go to Vegas. We can do it in London, around Wembley, Cardiff. It's local. We're staying right here. We're staying right here. We're staying right here.
Okay, so who do you want next if you had your pick?
Wilder. Or Fury. Either one.
Let's have a word with your promoter, Eddie Hearn.
But honestly, my little message this evening, aside from boxing, is it's all about unity. Look at all the people in this place from different backgrounds, different places, and we all come together for the love of sport. So make sure that this positive energy don't just leave.
All right, listen. He's talking about positive energy, so that's a good stopping point. I mean, I'm not trying to like clown like positive energy is not good, but somebody just said, listen, nobody is funnier in fucking with Ego's army. I promise you. The live streams be lit and y'all be putting some of the funniest things. Somebody said he sounded like Red's dad from Friday. I had to stop this to address what it said. They said he said no like Red's dad in Friday. He says, oh, the beach cruiser, the one I let you use a couple of weeks ago. Oh yeah, that bike. Yeah, it's basically like it's both of ours. Boy, he's like, you got knocked the fuck out. He said, are you interested in coming to America? No. He said, hey, who the fuck said that? Listen, show your face. You're not gonna get kicked out of the stream. But someone said he said no like Red's dad from Friday after Red got knocked out. Hey, bro, that was funny. Who said that? Oh my God. Antonio, stop. Hey, everyone give a shout out to Antonio. Antonio McCray. That shit was funny. He said it hella quick. He said, do you want to come to America to conquer America? No. Don't ever bring up Red's dad. Hey, Eagle Army, support. We got to support our own. We got to support fellow Eagle Army. And that shit was funny. Give a shout out to Antonio. Listen, I'm going to play it again for y'all. He said, do you want to come to America? No. You got knocked the fuck out. Man, hell now, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Funny.
What we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No.
Why did he say no that quick? Hey, shout out to AJ. Hey, he said, do you want to come to America? No. He said no hella quick. Hey, I'm gonna start doing that. Oh my gosh. What if a girl, like you about to, you know what I mean? Like, oh, do you wanna sleep with me? No. Hella quick. Like, damn, like, you didn't have to say it like that. Like I'm ugly. You know, like,
It's amazing here what we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No.
he said, you want some of this too, old man? No. You want to come to America? No.
How realistic is what Anthony Joshua's just told us there?
It's realistic from our side. It's realistic from our side.
He says realistic from our side.
He's
Okay.
had 21 fights. He's got 4 belts. Deontay Wilder was supposed to be here tonight, but he pulled out. Last fight.
Okay, Eddie Hearn, you gotta chill, bro. Eddie Hearn said Deontay Wilder was supposed to be here tonight, but he pulled out. First of all, he wasn't supposed to be in the fight. Like, that's kind of misleading. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say he didn't show up or he changed his mind, but you said he pulled out like he was supposed to be fighting Joshua tonight. Come on, like Eddie, new media's watch it. Nigga, everybody listening. Pulled out. That's a bit extreme, Eddie. This is my first time hearing it, FYI. I'm just giving my live reaction. But he said Waldo was supposed to be here, but he pulled out. Like, let's keep that a buck. He pulled out. You know what I'm saying? That seems a little bit harsh. Like, as if he was supposed to fight and he let Joseph Parker take the fight instead. Like, come on. Come on. Pulled out makes it sound like that's what you say when it's like Omar Figueroa ain't fighting Broner. He pulled out. You know what I mean? He pulled out because he didn't show up for a Sky Sports commentary gig, or he didn't show up. I mean, and truth be told, I'm not even clowning, but that wasn't like this crazy episodic legendary fight you had to be live for. Like put it this way. If I went to Joshua Wilder, like, see, you guys understand, when I cover boxing, it's costly. I live in California. So if I had to get a passport, so I have to get that sorted, get an updated passport. So I'm going to spend money for that. Then I have to, you know what I mean, get a commode and a house and all that, or not a house, but place to stay, right? Food, all that, travel, flight. It's 15 hours at the airport. If I went, I don't think that was the fight that I had to be at. You know what I'm saying? Joshua Klitschko, that's one. That would have been a big one. You know what I mean? But that wasn't something you had to see live. But yeah, let's continue. I said a comment.
How realistic is what Anthony Joshua's just told us there?
It's realistic from our side. He's had 21 fights. He's got 4 belts. Deontay Wilder was supposed to be here tonight, but he pulled out. Last fight, he boxed in front of about 6,000-7,000. Show Deontay Wilder what 80,000 sounds like.
See, okay, listen. This is what I'm talking about. This is promoter talk. Okay, first of all, we shouldn't even be talking about numbers more than the quality of the match, the history of the match, the history of the belts, the history of a heavyweight needs an undisputed champion, and no one has done that since. Were the Klitschko's ever undisputed? No, they weren't, because they were fighting each other. I mean, they refused to fight each other. You get what I'm saying? So I don't, maybe my facts are off, but the Klitschko's said they wouldn't fight each other, and they were both champions. So that prevented an undisputed scenario. So if I'm not mistaken, in heavyweight division, the last person to do that was Lennox Lewis, right? And we got to talk about the facts. I told you, the promoter talk. You got to, it's so quick, some of y'all miss it. Smash the like button. We getting into this. I'm breaking down. This is just my live reaction to what Eddie Hearn's saying. He said last fight, Deontay Wilder, he boxed in front of 6,000 to 7,000 people. That is a falsehood, because his last fight was earlier this month, so it shouldn't be that hard to remember numbers from a fight that just happened March 3rd. And there was over 14,000 people at the Barclays Center. I know people that went to the fight. They said it was lit. Joey Spencer has an interview with me, and he told me, check the interview. He's a professional fighter, now signed to Al Heyman. He said it was lit. It was cracking. It was loud as hell in there, etc. So how did you cut it in half and say Wilder boxed in front of 7,000 people? That's not true, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you like, this was 80,000. And I got more to say, but listen.
Deontay Wilder was supposed to be here tonight, but he pulled out. Last fight, he boxed in front of about 6,000-7,000.
See? Y'all heard it. I told you that promoter talk be coming quick. Last fight, Wilder performed in front of 6,000-7,000.
About 6,000-7,000.
Right? Now, somebody prove me wrong. Call the Barclays Center and tell me that there were 6,000-7,000. Because, and this is the thing, you can't do this to new media, to Ego's Army. I was at Wilder Stavern too, which wasn't even, that was a late replacement to Luis Ortiz fight. And that fight had more than 6,000-7,000. It had like 10,000. So how are you going to say that Luis Ortiz, which did better and had 1 million+ views on Showtime, which is something I don't know if any of Joshua's fights have hit over 1 million. In fact, I know they haven't, because when the headlines came out, they said Wilder Stavern hits the highest number on Showtime since Wilder's fight with Stavern in 2015. So you can't, I mean, don't get mad at me and try to press the dislike button when I'm correcting a fact. It's just like a political debate. If me and Eddie Hearn were having a political debate on the stand and then Trump says his piece and Hillary, and then I corrected something he said, why would you be mad at me? It wasn't 7,000. It was like over 14,000. And I was at Stavern 2, Wilder Stavern 2, and that was over 7,000. So where are you drawing this number from? And you're like, oh, and we boxed in front of 70, 80,000. So to me, I heard the today fight, I heard it did a little bit less than the Carlos Takam fight. But regardless, let's say it was 78,000. See how he rounds up the Parker numbers to 80, to the full 80, and then he takes away from Wilder versus Stavern. I mean Wilder versus Ortiz, and says it was 7,000. You listen, you gotta tell me something. Tell me I'm lying.
Deontay Wilder was supposed to be here tonight, but he pulled out. Last fight he boxed in front of about 7,000. Show Deontay Wilder what 80,000 sounds like.
Can you sit down and do serious negotiations with him and his team?
Andy, they don't want it. They've never approached us. He's here. He fights all the champions. He wins all the belts. At 22 fights, he has a chance to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Don't forget how fast he's moving. Deontay Wilder's people don't contact us. They don't want to know. He talks the talk. He can't walk the walk. And if AJ says if he wants to come here, he'll get knocked stark out.
And you want to do it here?
We'll do it anywhere. But listen.
See? Inconsistency. Oh my gosh, new media on the ass. Eddie Hearn, the promoter, just said, he says, you want to do it here. And Eddie Hearn just says, we'll do it anywhere. Deontay Wilder's people don't want it. But AJ was just asked the same question, do you want to conquer America? You know the world wants to see Wilder Joshua. And AJ said, no. Real quick like. But then Hearn, the promoter, just right after AJ, just said that we'll do it anywhere. So why is Anthony That doesn't sound like y'all on the same page then. Because they said, hey, you want to conquer America? AJ said, no. And then they asked Eddie Hearn, oh, do you want the Wilder fight here? He said, I don't care. We'll do it anywhere. Tell me. Y'all, smash the like button. Look, somebody remember this number. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. All right? We're going to recap this. Smash the like button. See, this is why you can't do this to new media anymore. Because we on the scene.
What we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No.
Okay. He says, it's amazing what we're able to put on, but are you interested in trying to conquer America? He says, no.
Are you interested in trying to conquer America?
No. All these years, the UK fighters had to go to America. Everyone had to spend a heap of money to go to Vegas. We can do it in London, around Wembley, Cardiff. It's local.
He said all this time, UK fighters had to go to Vegas, spend a heap of money, and do it in America. No. Do you want some of this too? No. He says, spend a heap of money to go to America and travel. We'll do it right here local. One more time.
For America?
No.
That no came in so crispy. Shout out to AJ for that quick no.
Conquer America?
No. All these years, the UK fighters had to go to America. Everyone had to spend a heap of money to go to Vegas. We can do it in London, around Wembley, Cardiff. It's local.
He said we can do it at Wembley, Cardiff. Now 2 minutes and 28 seconds. The same sequential interview.
We'll do it anywhere. But listen, if you spark out.
And you want to do it here?
We'll do it anywhere.
And you want to do it here, we'll do it anywhere. So, I mean, listen. Somebody explain that. I just showed you a contradiction within 3 minutes of dialogue. AJ says, no. Every UK fighter in the past had to travel. I want my fans to be able to just see me fight here. Cardiff, we could do that. We could do London. That's all good. But then the promoter is saying, we'll do it anywhere. So who's telling the truth on Team Joshua? You got to do something, baby. Now, let's get into something else. I feel it's smash a like button, man. These dudes can't beat me. Like, these dudes in the hot seat. See, when my stream got cut off, it got chopped up, and we lost some subscribers. We could do a hot seat right now for somebody who can answer that. I just played it back for you. Don't hit the dislike button. Don't get mad at me. I played it for you. AJ says, the question was, do you want to fight in America? No. Hey, Douglas Atuno, someone block him. He just says, shut up. This is what they do. This is what the man fans do. They say, shut up, ... I'm asking you to prove me wrong, and all he can say is shut up. Shooters, show him who needs to shut up. His name is, I'm going to show him how this works. His name is Otuno. Oh my gosh. I went to go back and look at his name. My shooter already clapped him. Boom. See, this is what I'm talking about. Man fan shit. I just played the post-fight interview from AJ and Eddie Hearn, and they're mad at me. The man fans are mad at me. Like I lied. Like I said something. Like I said something that was incongruent or inconsistent. Shout out to my shooters, man. So to me, it makes me skeptical of some of the things that I've heard from Team Joshua. They're saying, oh, we want it and Wilder don't want it. But then you guys just said two conflicting things. AJ, do you want to conquer America? No. People in the UK have always had to go to Vegas and all around. We'll do it in Cardiff. We'll do it in London, right here, local. That's his words, right? Eddie Hearn, do you want the fight to happen in London? You want it to happen here in Cardiff? Oh, we'll do it anywhere. Yeah, there's no way you could be mad at me. This is what they said.
But listen, have you seen where he boxes? He boxes in some great venues with no one there. Look at what...
See? He says Deontay Wilder boxes in great venues with no one there. See, listen. And I hate to do this, but I'm just being real. So he's saying he boxes in some great venues, but no one's there. So I love Danny Jacobs. That's my dude. And I'm not trying to, like, this has nothing to do with him. But he's getting ready he's with Eddie Hearn now. And he's getting ready to fight with Gerald Miller. And his fight should be good against Amad Saleski, right? And he says he boxes in great venues with nobody there. So I want to see if the Danny Jacobs card trumps Deontay Wilder versus Bermane Stiverne 2, which is at the same venue, the Barclays, or if it trumps the numbers that generated from Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? See, this is all, to me, that's all type of promoter talk, because now you're bringing up stuff. The bottom line is Joshua's a great fighter. Bottom line, Wilder's a great fighter. Whether you like someone's technique better, whoever you think's going to win, it's a great fight. And he's bringing up stuff. This is what's making me skeptical, because you're not even talking about the fight itself. You're like, oh, Wilder boxes in front of 3,000 people, 7. What does that have to do with it? I would be one of the 7,000 because I'm a boxing fan. You know, I would really try to go. So you saying that it's a small venue that he's not even selling out seats, that's promoter talk, because the fans want to see it. The fans are telling you they want to see it. So who cares? The bottom line is AJ is a star. So if he has that much star power, he should be able to fight Wilder and then do good. But the fact you're making it, this is back to promoter talk. Listen. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm gonna get off of here because this is too easy for me. Why does Eddie Hearn want Dillian White to fight Wilder if Wilder can't draw shit to flies? Answer that. If Wilder's drawing power is so weak and so little, why do you want Dillian White to fight him? The WBC hasn't ordered it. Dominique Brazil's running around saying I'm the mandatory. So why do you want Dillian White to get the fight? I ain't gonna say it no more. Why you want Dillian White to, before the WBC has ordered it or made it clear if Dillian White is next for Deontay Wilder, why do you want him to fight if he can't draw shit to flies? Plus, like I said, Eddie Hearn has a card coming up at the Barclays Center. Danny Jacobs versus Madge Saleski should be a very good fight. Danny Jacobs, again, taking on another undefeated fighter. Let's see if it does better attendance, since that's so big, than Wilder versus Ortiz. Sounds good to me.
Where he boxes in some great venues with no one there. Look at what we're doing over here.
He says Wilder boxes in great venues with no one there. Okay, so we'll see your card next month. And make sure you tweet out all the attendance. If that's the case, if that's the only thing that meant, why are you gonna say Danny Jacobs push for a Triple G fight, and then, you know what I mean, you're not gonna say that to Danny Jacobs, like, oh, he boxes in great venues with no one there. But the Wilder Ortiz 2 numbers did the best viewings for Showtime since 2015. All right, hot seat. I'm gonna show y'all how to work this. Mandingo James. He says, damn, Ego hates Joshua. Go. You're in the hot seat. We calm down in terms of the amount of stream. So explain how I hate Joshua. Because I'm showing you factual information from their camp. You're in the hot seat. Everybody grab your popcorn. This is going to be an easy one. I promise you I won't lose. We have almost $400 in super chats, like $350 on this one live stream. I will give you all of the money if you beat me in this hot seat. Let's go. I don't care. It's just money. You know what I'm saying? We're going to earn it back again. So that's easy money. Now, there's money involved. All you have to do is prove what you just said. How do I hate Joshua? Because I'm showing you that. If you don't know what the hot seat is, stay tuned. You're going to find out real quick. Put some money up. And I can't even say put some money up because you think he's going to match the $350 we have. You know what I mean? No. So, whatever. We have a one-way bet. Take my money. All you have to do is beat me in the hot seat. We waiting, Mandingo James. So, why do I hate it? Okay. You never say anything positive about him. I picked him to beat Klitschko. Strike one. You're around. What else? Bring something better than that. You're talking about I never say anything positive about him. Strike one. I picked him to beat Klitschko. I never said nothing until the Wilder. I didn't even really have any complaints with Joshua's course of action, who he was fighting at all. So you're lying. Strike one. Keep going. Take my money. You can get it easy, almost $400. You know what? I'll add $50 to it. You know what I mean? So it'll be a flat $400. Come take my money in this hot seat. I'm telling you, and I wish you could put some money up too, because then I would be $400 richer, or $800. Where's Mandingo at? You're supposed to be a warrior, right? You're a Mandingo warrior. Okay, pause. Where are you at? Ego's one of the best boxing channels, bar none. I'm going to show you how to treat these boys like some easy work, because they say stupid shit because they're man-fit. Oh, damn, Ego hates Joshua. I don't hate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't have nothing against him. I never even said anything bad about him. I don't even think I'm saying anything bad about him now. I'm just talking about inconsistency. I'm just telling you I want to see the fight. Now, you got 10 seconds to respond, Mandingo, because we're not going to wait all day. Come get this $400, cold hard cash, in this hot seat. I already disproved your first response. Shooters, be on deck. Mandingo James. How do I hate Anthony Joshua? I told you you're not going to just throw mudslides and dirt on my name without being able to back it up. That's why we came up with the hot seat. He said you won, bruh. Oh, wow. Shooter, get him out of here. I mean, he said you won, bro. So why did you even say that? Shooters, get Mandingo James out of here. Once again, stalling, wasting people's time, and then you don't really have an argument. You can't back up. All you have to do is listen. Listen how easy this game is. Someone said he committed suicide. And I got the Nirvana shirt. He did a Kurt Cobain. Well, I don't know. What is that? Oh my gosh. Listen. You could win $400. All you have to do is back up the statement that you believe in. Back up the statement that you agree to. Back up the statement that you truly believe. That's what lets me know this hot seat turns boys to men, or it's going to turn men to boys. That's how it shows me you don't believe what you're saying. Because if you believed what you said, then you would come collect this $400. You'd be like, oh, shit, you're biased. You did this. You put a video about this. You hate AJ for this, but you don't do it. Get this man on my hot seat. He out the kingdom.
Great venues with no one there. Look at what we're doing over here. Look at what Anthony Joshua's doing. Deontay Wilder, we were watching right now, and this is called a show. This is called a crowd. He will not beat AJ and these people.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, my grandma always told me if I ain't had something nice to say then, baby, don't say nothing at all. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's out. The baddest man in the world, the baddest man on the planet, and that's facts. Where my bomb squad people at? Oh. And we out.
100. You know what that means? You know what that means, though, don't you? That means that you would have to face WBC King Deontay Wilder.
You're asking me, do I want to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world? IBO, WBO, IBF, WBA, 21.
All right. we gonna make some quick examples. Alu Booney, he says, baddest man on the planet got 1 belt. How is he supposed to get the additional belts if people don't fight him? The people with the belts. Go. Hot seat. Hot seat, get beat. I'm tired of these little sideline comments. How is he supposed to get all the belts if he can't get the fight? Let me know how he can collect more belts without getting the fight. He called out Joseph Parker when he was a champion, and I never heard anything from Joseph Parker. Huey Fury pulled out of the Joseph Parker fight, right? Huey Fury pulled out at first. They were scheduled to fight, and Wilder stepped up. He said, I'll fight you. So how is he supposed to get the fight or the belts if he didn't? Somebody tell me his name that it starts with an O. I'm bodying people right now because now the crowd has calmed down. We got some time to catch some quick bodies. I'm like Wilder. I'm trying to have a body on my record. So please explain that. How is he supposed to get the belts? How are you making fun of him for having 1 belt? But at the end of the day, he's calling out Joshua. He says he wants to fight. Eddie Hearn's bringing up stuff. He's bringing up stuff like, look at the venues he's doing. Ha, that's like little kid games. Like, my parents make more money than you. Ha, ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? His name is Alu Bunny Oli. Okay, cool. So just prove what you say. And we waiting. You know what I mean? That's like I said, it's like because he doesn't do venues. What does that do with boxing fans? Fans want to see the fight. I'm waiting on you. See, why we wait? Hold on. Listen. Why we wait? Let us be great. I'm gonna kill him right now. Boom. Almost a year ago, 11 months, I did a video, 8,000 likes. Shots fired. Deontay Wilder calls out Joseph Parker for a unification. Boom. We got the proof right here. New media shit. Look, he called him out. I did a video about it.
Yeah, they said it was a lack of self-confidence, and that sounded about right. But anyway, moving on, man, 'cause that's ridiculous. Joseph Parker, if you're really serious about fighting somebody, if you're really serious about unifying the division, if you're really serious about giving the fans what they want to see, then what other person that's available than me? I got the WBC, you got the WBO, let's make it happen. I'm available right now. Forget all them other scrubs that's up in the division coming up. Right now, you're talking about another champion versus another champion. Let's make a unification bout at the end of the year. We get a mega fight against the winner of Klitschko and John. What's up, my beautiful people? This your boy.
So, I never heard Joseph Parker's team chase that. Okay, you got 10 seconds to answer me because you asking if someone's from Wakanda, which has nothing to do with why you're in the hot seat. You're supposed to be answering how you're making fun. Aha, he only got 1 belt. He called out Joseph Parker. I just showed you 11 months ago, and yet Joseph Parker's people were able to make the Joshua fight by now, but they never responded that I remember to Wilder's claim, to his call out. What is his response? Just someone summarize what he responded with. Because I just showed you proof to kill him. So, I mean, it doesn't even really matter what he responded unless he has something that's proving that wrong. What did he respond with? Or the person put what he said. Say it again. Copy and paste. You got 15 seconds. His elbow was messed up. Get him out of here. Shooters, get that dude out of here. Someone type his name again. What is his name? It starts with the O. Shooters, get him out of here if you remember his name. He wasting time. Catching bodies. We put in work today. Shooters, get him out of here. His name is Alu Bunny or something. Get him out of here. Hearn been waiting for the call, baby. Get him out of here. He's not talking about nothing. I just showed you. You talking about he got 1. Why? Once again, the walls are closing in. Why would Eddie Hearn, listen, everything Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua have said have promoted themselves at the A side, which is true. They said, look at Wilder. He's doing crowds of 5,000 to 7,000, which is false. But whatever, we'll just use that number. And we're doing 80,000 people, right? Cool. AJ's putting on real shows. He's putting on weak crowds. So once again, name a time throughout boxing history where the B side is sending the A side the contract. Why would he send a call to the A side and say, hey, these are our terms? Don't you just get chose? You know what I mean? Joseph Parker won at 50-50 and they talked it down to 30-something%. But if Joseph Parker was the A side, then he probably would have got the 50-50. He would have been the A side, so he get whatever he want. And that's a live stream. I've been chatting. I'm about to get something to eat. We hit our numbers, 2,000. We got a couple hot seats towards the end. We just working people. I know it makes them mad, but we'll see. We'll see what Eddie Hearn's recent interviews say, what Joshua has to say after this, what Wilder has to say. Heavyweight division is back. Boxing's in a very good place. And Ego Army's in a good place. The channel's in a good place. But it sounds like everyone's in agreement that Wilder Joshua needs to happen. They asked Joshua, check the videos are on the channel. They said, who do you want to box next if it was up to you? He said Deontay Wilder. So let's see it. I don't care about small crowds and chicken legs and who boxed at what venues, and no one in New York knows you. The fight needs to happen, point blank, period. Smash the like button one last time. Very, very appreciative to Ego's Army for all the engagement, the comments, and just for rocking with me so long. Shout out to the super chats. That means a lot. It helps the channel, helps us grow, get to the next level. We coming, baby. 2018 is gonna happen, baby. This is our time. I told you we didn't come to take part, we came to take over. And that's what we're doing. The livest live streams. I am the stream king. They call me Boxing Ego. You can call me Ego. You can call me Young Denzel, Young Credentials, right? Call me Frank Castle, the Punisher. I go by a lot of names, people. King of Wakanda, Ego Killmonger. We go by a lot of names. But one thing that you won't say, one thing you can't call me, you can't call me someone who don't work hard, because we working, baby. Young Credentials. Peace out. Leave all your comments. Smash the like button one last time. Ego Killmonger. AJ. UK guys, if you hate American culture, y'all gotta come out to Adele. Hello, it's me. Or Elton John. Like a candle in the wind. But you can't diss America and then be feeling our culture. So we might as well just keep that all peaceful. Shout out to the UK, much love. Shout out to the USA, much love. Don't make it something it's not, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, every UK fight, every UK, like look at them Kell Brook versus Errol Spence videos. They're playing Rick Ross in that song. The devil is a lie. Huh? You know what I mean? In the promo videos from Sky Sports. Everybody likes American culture. Everybody knows American culture. So stop it. This is not a war between two different territories. This is not, they say USA versus UK, but it is really about boxing. It's about Wilder versus Joshua. It's about whose country has the best fighter. You know what I mean? It's not about like everybody in the country is at war. You know what I mean? We're at war for the truth. We're at war for undisputed. Nothing else. Shout out to the UK. Much love. We got a last super chat from Eric Rosas. Thank you for the show. $2 super chat. Thank you guys. A lot of super chats, a lot of love. Peace to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your fault, too kind. And we'll be back. Hit the bell icon, hit the subscription button. Props to Anthony Joshua on his victory. He's one belt away, baby. Undisputed. Let's go for it. Wilder says he wants it. Joshua called him out. But I got to see it because, again, Joshua also called out Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury needs to come back in general. I'm not worried about Tyson Fury till I see he's the same man from 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. So it should really be between these two. And even if Joshua beats Tyson Fury, that would be a great win, but he don't have no belt. So let's take care of the undisputed thing. The Tyson Fury fight is there for Wilder or AJ once we get a Joshua Wilder winner. And that's straight up. Tyson Fury can let him get some tune-up. Just like Keith Thurman when he was coming off injury and y'all said, oh, leave him alone. He don't need to fight Errol Spence next. Why should he fight Errol Spence coming off an injury? Okay, then leave Tyson Fury alone. Let him get his tune-ups. Let him show the world that he'll remain undefeated against lesser guys. Then no one has a problem with him trying to get the belts that he lost. Period. Happy Easter to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. 2018, I told you it was going to be a great year. Again, I told you March 31st, once we got an outcome, we're going to get to see who's what and who does what. Now that we got an outcome, Parker, he can still bounce back. He didn't get embarrassed and just get his ass whooped like that. It was a solid fight. I expected a little bit more, but now we get to see moving forward who really wants that undisputed. I don't want to hear about venues sold and percentage splits. That's stuff you guys got to negotiate. But the fans want it. Eagles Army wants it, and that's it. It's that simple. I'm out.